Welcome back. It is game 2 of the weekend doubleheader. Michigan versus Michigan State. Classic old-time rivalry right here. Michigan takes game 1 of the Saturday series, Saturday doubleheader that is. Michigan State coming away with game 1 of the series yesterday. I'm joined alongside, I'm Luke Beally, by the way, joined alongside by Kendall Spencer. Kendall, glad to be back in softball. Glad to see you here. How are we feeling for game 2 of the doubleheader today?
Feeling pretty good. This is my first softball broadcast since my sophomore year. I had them last year. I promised I signed up before Alex Miller is like, but you did baseball and not softball.
You're right.
I promised I signed up. They kept getting like moved because of road trips.
I believe you.
So I'm excited. Obviously, bats came alive in the first game. That's excited. I don't think I've actually seen Lauren Durkowski pitch in person yet, so that's what I'm most excited for.
Yes, Lauren Durkowski starting for the Wolverines. She's got 108.1 innings pitched on the year, an incredible amount of workload for her, but she has just not backed down to the challenge at all. 74 hits, that is, 34 runs, and 27 ER. She's got an ERA of 174 on the year, only 30 walks and 100 strikeouts and a whip of less than 1. Durkowski has been nothing short of fantastic here on the season for the Wolverines. And to kind of combat a Michigan State team who wasn't so hot with the bats in game 1, Durkowski should have her way with Michigan State in game 2 of the doubleheader here today.
I mean, yeah, that's what you should expect. Obviously, you just called the, what was 15-3 final?
You're right, it was 15-3.
So not a lot going offensively for the Spartans. Probably, given the pitcher they've lined up to face Michigan State, probably won't see much offensively in this one either. But try and shake the rust off a little bit. The rain seemingly has died down. It was raining for like, I don't know, a good chunk of that first game.
Probably like 2 hours of it, honestly.
Which is only going to make Durkowski better. So, I don't know, maybe something wonderful can happen, but Michigan State, 10-17, 2-7 in Big Ten play. Well, it remains to be seen if anything will happen. Highest slugging percentage on the team is 640, that's Hannah Hawley, compared to 888 for Lauren Putz.
Warm-up just about finished here. Durkowski, the Illinois native. It's kind of a neighbor for you, isn't it, Kendall?
That depends. I have no clue where Elmhurst is. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, let's see.
That will depend on whether or not it's a neighbor.
Okay, well, let's get the verdict on this one. The ever so proud
like
St.
if
native
they're in
is
Cardinals broadcast territory, that's what I consider. No, this is right outside of Chicago.
All right. Kendall Smiley, though, she is going to lead off for Michigan State and face Durkowski swinging at this. Kind of slap hits this one, pokes it out to left field, and easily handled for the first out of this inning. 1 up, 1 down, 1 pitch for Durkowski. She's efficient here for the Wolverines. Nothing new here.
Yeah, obviously in the second game of the doubleheader, so everyone's probably going to be a little bit tired. Getting quick outs is never going to be something anyone's mad about.
That's Ellie Sealer out in left field, by the way. Hannah Hawley, the Michigan State catcher, she played, wow, that foul ball that she got a piece of smacked one of these plastic seats, reverberated around the stadium. 0-1 count here. She's playing third today.
Yeah, Hawley again with the team leading in slugging percentage, also 7 home runs for the Spartans.
Well, she's batting .320 on the year, and like you said, Kendall, 7 homers and 16 RBIs. 1-1 count now as Durkowski misses a little bit upstairs.
Second on the team in strikeouts, though, so swinging away.
That's right, the 1-1 on the way from Durkowski. Kind of check swing right there. She did not go, and neither was the pitch in the zone. That's ball 2. 2-1 count.
I think that one probably could have gone either way. There were some missed calls at the end of the first one that people were angry about.
Yes, there were. Hawley waiting on the 2-1. Oh, that one's in there for a strike for sure.
That was a beautiful off-speed pitch. I mean,
yes, it was. A little off-speed.
Gorgeous.
Broke right back into that zone. Strike 2. 2-2 count here. Durkowski on Hawley. Here's the 2-2. Pitch upstairs, fouled off into the parking lot. Way to stay alive by Hawley right here against a strikeout machine in Durkowski. Take a look over that baseball stadium over there right now, too, Kendall. Everyone, this might be a baseball homer right now, by the way. Oh, no, not quite. but everyone's under that little awning. The 2-2 rip foul into band territory. I believe that's an alumni band out there too.
I would say so. I don't know.
What makes you say that?
You can be a student at any age.
Well, what makes you say that?
It is never too late in your life to learn. They don't exactly look like our age, is what I'm saying.
Was it the gray hair on some of the men that kind of?
It was more of like someone over there has a beard.
Okay. I mean, college age students. The 2-2 fouled off once again. Hawley battling, doing a good job down there. Yeah, I can't grow a beard. I'm not really like I don't know. Bad genes or something. I don't know what the issue is, but.
Well, I can't grow a beard either, so don't worry.
Well, I would hope not, but 2-2 count still even up for Hawley. She's battling down there. Durkowski looking to get her out. Second hitter of this lineup. Misses outside. Hawley's got this count to full all of a sudden. The 3-2 count. Durkowski gets settled. That right foot on that little rubber strip. She rocks and fires a 3-2. This ball fouled off into the parking lot. Didn't hear any loud metal clanking over there, so.
Great tenacity from Hawley here. Obviously, first step out of the inning, one pitch and over, so got to get some of those pitches back off of Durkowski.
The 3-2 on the way once again. Another foul into the parking lot. I mean, this is exactly what you want to do here if you're Michigan State early in this game, is to get this pitch count of Durkowski up and get her out of this game here. And Hawley's doing a great job at it so far.
No, absolutely. I mean, taking great hacks, just can't get any of them in a fair territory.
The 3-2 to Hannah Hawley once again. Here comes another foul ball. Oh, and a great snag by a man wearing a nice little blue raincoat up there. He'll get a round of applause. But unfortunately, it will not be counted as an out. It should be a rule, don't you think?
Isn't that a, like, banana ball?
It is.
Yeah.
3-2. How about one more time? Durkowski trying to get Hawley out. Off speed. Oh, that's in there. Strike three. Durkowski with her 101st strikeout on the year. Finally, what a fight. But ultimately, that'll do it for the second out of the inning. That's 13 pitches on the inning for Lauren Durkowski. Trying to keep that damage to a minimum, keep that arm warm. This is Britt Bashir's now up for Michigan State. First pitch swinging. This one is sent into the crowd once again. A lot of young girls up there screaming at the top of their lungs. This one is trickling over the bleachers, though.
They're excited.
I think there was more fear out there. They were kind of ducking out of the way of it. Either way, Bashir faces the 0-1 here. 2 outs in the top of the first. This ball ripped into left field, but will be foul. 0-2 count here. Durkowski in command. Looks like the grounds crew did a pretty good job of drying this field up.
Definitely seems less muddy.
Boy, it was
than
soaked.
Earlier.
It was soaked. The 0-2. Durkowski rocks, fires. This one upstairs, not chasing. Bashir's, she's not fooled.
Yeah, Durkowski had another pitch, you know, kind of miss a little high. May have gone to the rise ball there. Didn't quite look like it, though.
Well, she just missed her spot. Either way, the 1-2 on the way. Breaking ball. Oh, did she go? No, she did not. That'll be evened up at 2 apiece. Bashir stays alive.
But back to the off speed there, looking to get Bashir's to bite. Thought better of it. Probably came in too low already off the hand, but still a beautiful pitch.
The 2-2. And another foul ball, but this one will trickle out of play and get a nice piece of that metal roof. 2-2 remains a count.
The jog from Ramey there over to the sideline to get it really made me think that, like, it was going to be right in front of her.
You're right.
And not hit the roof.
Yeah, you're right. It was way out of bounds. The 2-2, once again from Durkowski. Here it comes. Breaking ball misses just a little bit downstairs. Count goes full once again. I kind of wish we illuminated this M in center field as maize. That's just me, though. The full count, 3-2. Oh, man. Bashir's fooled on that one. She was way out in front of it, but she stays alive with it.
Yeah, good recovery because she had completely misjudged that one. So to be able to get the bat on it at all and save the at-bat, really well done.
See what Durkowski can do. Count is full. 2 outs here in the top of the first. Here it comes. Upstairs. That's a walk as Bashir's collapsed her hands, trotting over to first. Michigan State all of a sudden with a runner. So bring up Kaylin Cash here for Michigan State. Got 1 base runner on first in Bashir's.
Bashir's their designated player. 0 stolen bases, 0 attempts.
Pretty safe to say that she might not be going anywhere. This one's chopped foul by Cash.
That sounds like my stat line when I played softball.
Just not stealing any bases, not even a threat out there.
I was not going unless it was behind the catcher. And I'm okay with admitting that.
Kendall Spencer, not a speed threat on the base path. It's all right. 0-1 to Cash. Here comes. Check swing. Just misses, though. 1-1 count. Who is... Oh, Penn State. That's who Michigan baseball is playing. Couldn't quite remember over there. I think they lost yesterday's game. 1-1 to Cash. Here comes. Check swing once again, but this one's upstairs. 4-2. Durkowski kind of struggling in the early phases of this game, that is. We'll have a nice little circle visit to calm her down. Trying to find a little bit of rhythm here for Durkowski.
Especially in that third at-bat, she had a lot of success with the off-speed. I mean, she was throwing it well. They just weren't biting, and that really just kind of was, just killed her a little bit since it was, added additional balls, fouling off, the rest of them. So she's I feel like she's selecting her pitch as well. It's just, they're not always going to swing on that.
Well, Michigan State already looking much more disciplined at the plate so far today. Not really getting down in counts early. Cash in command here, 2-1. Circle visit over. And Durkowski gets back into her motion. This ball skied out in the left field. Will it stay fair? No, it will not. But that ball had enough juice on it over that fence. Lucky that ball trickled a little bit foul.
I mean, that was laced, and Cash was all over it, considering that, how foul it went. Pulled that one. It would have been a rocket if it had stayed fair, but luckily for the Wolverines, it did not.
Welcome back, Go Blue. Continue the excellent play, ladies. Listening from DeWitt, Michigan. I think that's DeWitt. Shout out to you, Jim. Fouled off. Cash staying alive here, 2-2. I'm from Michigan. I don't even know.
Yeah, you would. I'm like, don't ask me for clarification. I've been to like 3 cities in Michigan my whole life.
Yes, DeWitt. I think that's. Let me look it up. I should. I'm a proud Michigander too. This is kind of embarrassing. Let me get a map up on this. The 2-2 on the way to Cash. Oh, kind of hit the end of her bat right there. I thought I caught a piece of her, but she'll stay in the batter's box.
Yeah, I think it fully hit bat there.
Oh, just a little bit north of Lansing.
I've been to Lansing.
Yes, you have. East Lansing, huh?
Both.
There you go. The best of both worlds out there. Kaylin Cash still standing in there. Count 2-2. 2 outs in the top of the first. Base runner on first for Michigan State is Bashir's. Durkowski rocks and deals the 2-2. This ball grounded over to short. Nice play by McVeigh. That'll do it for the inning. She's fired up. Great play on defense. That'll get the Wolverines out of the top of the first, and we will get to see their bats in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, Cash finally got it straightened out. Unfortunately, it was pretty much in the dirt. And McVeigh was, in the right spot to make that play. Heads up thinking to just make the quick throw to second.
He says right in the heart of Sparty country.
Ugh.
And he's cheering for Michigan, though, so.
Principled. I like it.
We love Jim. This is our guy right here. I love that little Husky mascot, the that Washington has. It's such a cute dog.
I believe, if I remember correctly, when we were at Washington, Owen Crane asked to pet the dog, and he was told no.
Really?
They had to go somewhere else. Like, they had to leave.
Oh.
But, yeah, he was not allowed to pet the dog. Michael Penix Jr. was allowed to pet the dog, but not Owen Crane. So just something to think about.
That's hilarious. I want to pet that dog.
Go to Seattle, and maybe they'll let you.
Well, I don't know when that road trip's on the schedule. It looks like Peyton Conroy also has not changed uniforms, too. She is covered in dirt at shortstop.
Well, it's already a muddy day. No use in muddying up another fresh uniform if you know you're going to be sliding around again.
Oh, you're going to have to let that laundry detergent get some down extra, extra duty.
It's just principle that. Actually, it's really smart. Shout out to Conway. I like that play.
Yeah, I mean, show that you're not afraid to get into the nitty-gritty of things.
Peyton Conroy is sustainable. I'm in a sustainability class right now, so I feel like I need to applaud that.
Okay. I'll see if I can apply any of my course knowledge to this.
What's not? Because I can't keep making Shakespeare references on broadcasts.
Well, I am taking in Mark Klingerman's TV Theory and Criticism. We are on feminist theory.
Oh.
So.
Big deal.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, Indy Langford will lead off here for the Wolverines, the lefty slap hitter. She will face up against Carson Cassidy. Langford batting .380 on the year. No homers, but she's got 3 RBIs. A legit hitter as the second baseman here for the Wolverines. Counts knotted up at 1 apiece, 1-1. The 1-1. Slapped right through the gap. This will be a leadoff single here for the Wolverines. And just like that, Indy Langford places herself on first base. Nice swing.
No, absolutely. That was perfectly placed. She picked her spot exactly right in that awkward little gap between short and third. Neither of them could get there in time. And I mean, being able to place things like that as a slap hitter is probably why Indy Langford is batting .380 with 36 hits now.
You're absolutely right. Not a lot of power off that bat, but I mean, look, if you can get a single in that leadoff spot, why not do it every single time? Janisa Conway stares at ball 1, coming off her 2-homer game prior to this one. 3-run shot to opposite field, and I believe a solo shot to center. Can't quite remember, but either way, that's 2 homers on the year. She's batting, or 2 homers last game, that is, batting .330 on the year. 7 homers with 18 RBIs. Stares at ball 2 right there.
Yeah, and Lee's going to check Indy Langford there. 11 stolen bases, 12 attempts, so she's probably good to go.
Well, they called that one a strike, but Conway ripped this ball in the right field at the track, and making the grab is Coffinger. Indy Langford tags up from first, sliding in, and she'll make that a runner in scoring position now here for the Wolverines. We've got 1 out in the bottom of the first. Base runner on second. That
was about 3 or 4 feet away from being her 3rd home run of the day.
Yes.
I'm going to blame the wind. I'm going to say the wind got that. The flag out in center is not moving, but I am going to blame the wind.
Look, prevailing nature forces. You never know what happens up in the air. Lauren Putz now for the Wolverines. Starts at ball 1. The wind is not working.
Langford took a big lead off of that one.
Not quite sure what that lady just said, but stares.
But she's passionate, and that's what matters.
You're absolutely right. 2-0 count now on Lauren Putz, the freshman, batting .429 on the year. 11 homers and 34 RBIs. She's been terrific.
I was about to say, is like that good or something? It might just be. Yeah, it's
It's good.
It might be good.
It's good, not great, but the 3-0 puts way ahead of the count. Let's see if they give her the green light here. That they will not. Puts with a walk. Wolverines now have runners on first and second. And this brings up Ella Stevenson for Michigan.
And Cassidy, 15 walks on the season before that one. So good take there.
You heard the man, Ella Stevenson. It is 6 homers, 28 RBIs on the year, batting .354. Got 2 runners on here. Bottom of the first, 1 out. There's that first pitch. Ball. Could use a hot dog right now. Stomach is angry that I didn't get one in between games. The 1-0 to Stevenson. Here it comes. Oh, got a piece of her in the midsection. This will load the bases here for the Wolverines. 1 out in the bottom of the first. And this will bring up Lily Valamont, the Michigan catcher.
Yeah, Cassidy just having a little bit of trouble placing things right now. Obviously, a couple low pitches in that previous walk. That one's going to catch Stevenson.
She's fine. Just walked that one right off. Feel no pain out there.
That didn't look like it was. I feel like it may have just grazed her a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. No major damage in the gut region.
But there could be major damage for the Spartans if they don't manage to get out of this unscathed.
That's exactly it. Bases loaded here for Lily Valamont. 1 out in the bottom of the first. Valamont waiting on the 0-0. Late call on that strike. 0-1. The 0-1, here it comes. Ooh, nasty little breaking ball. Not able to find the zone, though. A little bit inside, 1-1 count.
Didn't get that yet. Got that one to break, I think, maybe too early. It definitely started too low, so by the time it did break, it wasn't fooling anyone.
The 1-1, this one's fouled off almost into the press box right there. I mean, if that's about 30 feet to the right, Kendall, I'm coming down with that ball.
I expect you to.
I'm hopping over this railing and taking it from a child.
Are you like that as a fan? Will you take? Will you like if you're in like a Tigers game?
No.
Will you catch that foul ball?
I'll catch it, but I'll give it to a child
give it
after.
to a child.
You're
okay.
right. The 1-2 to Valamont. Here it comes. This ball squirts in the right field. This one will get down for a single, and it'll score 1 Michigan run. Michigan strikes first. Bloop single to right field from Lily Valamont. Way to start here for the Wolverines.
Yeah, nice. Just placed it again pretty well. Don't have to, smack it a mile away. You just got to get it over the head of somebody. But good fielding out in the right field by Coffinger to come up and make sure that is only scores 1 run.
Yeah, nice little bloop single over the head of Cash. Michigan leading off just where they left off. This will bring up Ellie Sealer. She's in the 6th spot today. Still got the bases loaded here for Michigan. The lefty takes strike 1. We've got 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Michigan's already tallied on 1. See if they can add a couple more to this first inning. They've scored in every single inning that they've played so far, and this is 5 innings of baseball on offense. This one, diving grab by Conroy at short makes that white jersey just a little bit dirtier for the second out of this inning.
Exactly what I'm saying, though. If she knew that she's going to be rolling around again, why waste another uniform? Why not just save the trouble and just have 1 really dirty uniform instead of 2 kind of dirty uniforms?
Well, that's a great grab.
Heads up base running, though, from the Wolverines there, because that easily could have been a double play if someone had, gotten a little ahead of themselves. But everyone did a great job of staying aware and not making a silly mistake.
So bring up Maddie Erickson batting in the 7th spot. She also wears number 7, the righty. Waves through pitch 1. Again, bases jammed here for Michigan. We're in the bottom of the first. 2 outs.
That was a massive hack. She had stars in her eyes on that one.
The 0-1. Misses just a little bit upstairs. Count goes even at 1 apiece. Wouldn't you have stars in your eyes if you got bases loaded here for the...
Oh, yeah, I absolutely would.
The 1-1. Breaking ball misses outside.
And again, it's breaking too early. So that she's not going to get that call, and she's not going to fool anybody on that pitch.
Well, that's right. She's not going to get that call, but she's not going to fool anyone.
Like if
The 2-1. That one's the heater, and that one finds the zone. 2-2.
If it's coming in, already at your shins, you're not swinging at it. You're not getting fooled by that.
The 2-2 to Maddie Erickson. Cassidy looking to get Sparty out of this inning. She fouls this one off into the screen. Count remains 2-2.
Again, I'll never dare to suggest I know more about softball than anyone out there, but from my limited knowledge, it does look like on that off speed, her hand's coming up a little bit too much. So it's interfering with the angle where it's supposed to leave. It's supposed to leave right about your weight, like right about your hip. Instead, it's coming up just a little bit in front, and I think that might be, changing the angle and causing it to die out a little bit early.
The 2-2. That one's the breaking ball. Nice little off-speed pitch has Erickson looking for the third out of the inning. Wolverines threaten to score some more. They get one, but we'll head to the top of the second here. Way to get out of this inning if you're Cassidy and the Spartans on defense.
Yeah, fixed it there. Plays much better. And it, pays off finally. Going back to what we were talking about, I have never caught a foul ball, unfortunately. I have caught multiple shirts, but
I haven't caught anything.
They've been at two hockey games, one at Yost, one at where the Browns play.
Oh.
I was in like the first row, so.
Kendall, I've caught nothing ever.
But I was about to say, when you said you'll steal something from a child, I did go to a Cardinals game with my father where they threw a tank top a little bit too close to like right in our area, but like behind us, and my dad and some lady went for it at the same time, and he ripped it out of her hand.
Shout out to him.
Well, it was for me.
That's exactly right.
So.
It was justified.
It was Pride Night. he said, I'm taking this one.
I like that. Shout out to Mr. Spencer. Love that play.
I still have that tank top, but no, I've never caught a foul ball.
Yeah, you know what?
On a basketball broadcast, we were courtside. Charlie Brigham, my freshman year, caught a basketball.
Oh.
And you could see it like on ESPN. You could see us like at the very bottom of the screen.
I'm telling you, I got to get active in some of these games. I'm here. The hands are hot. I'm ready for anything to come my way, whether
somebody
it be a
notify them
or a ball.
That you're here and you're ready.
Kendall, I guarantee you, if a ball is hit to me, I'm catching it. I guarantee you it. I need it to happen now. That's
I
a
want
guarantee.
it to happen.
I'll give you $100 in my wallet if I don't catch the ball. It's a guarantee.
You can keep that.
Well, I'm just telling you, it's a guarantee. That's how confident I am. We're in the top of the second here. Hannah Greer in the 5 spot will lead off Sparty. Ball 1 from Durkowski.
Derek already with 28 pitches, so probably going to look for quicker outs here.
Hammer that strike zone early. Durkowski dealing the 1-0. This one misses upstairs once again. Same exact pitch. Durkowski kind of struggling with command early in this game.
Again, can't tell for sure if she's throwing the rise intentionally or if it's just a fastball getting away from her.
2-0. That one's breaking. She didn't go. Count goes 3-0. And there's also a nice little burger to the right of us right now. Kendall, you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I could use a little something after this game. That burger's calling my name.
Oh, I need to eat. Big meal today.
The 3-0 to Greer. That's a no-doubter. Strike right down the pipe. 3-1. WCBN is having a social event tonight. We're going to have to eat.
I'm going to have to prep.
We're going to have to eat. Hannah Greer facing the 3-1. Durkowski loads, fires, misses upstairs, leadoff walk. That's a base runner here as Greer takes first for the Spartans.
Yeah, she went back, right down the middle, fastball, strike. Going then to miss high, I do think maybe it is the rise she's turning to. Since she's not getting anyone to bite, I wonder if she's going to maybe step away from it for a little bit.
Dalazeki up now here for the Spartans. We've got no outs in the top of the second. Shows bunt, pulls it back. That'll be called a ball. Greer looking kind of giddy on that base path too.
Oh, and Valmont almost daring her to go.
Yeah, kind of cocked that arm back of hers. I wish you would take off. Funky Town, you like this song?
Yeah, it reminds me of Shrek.
See if we can bump these tunes a little bit. There it is. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. This is from Shrek, isn't it?
If it's not, it's like the biggest Mandela effect in my life.
No, it's from
Shrek. I would
Shrek.
swear this isn't Shrek.
Look it up.
Is Funky Town in Shrek.
The 1-0 to Dalazeki on the way. Here it comes. Lays down bunt. This one's skied up in the air. Nice, easy catch. Unsuccessful bunt by Dalazeki. She just gets a little bit under it. And making the catch at home is Lily Valamont.
Yeah, Valamont was feeling good after, you know, all but daring Greer to go. Pops up for that one. And he's feeling good. Springy.
Springy.
And it's in Shrek 2, actually.
It's a great movie. The 0-0 to Conroy, ripped at the cameraman in the Michigan State dugout. Almost got a piece of those ankles. Look out. Conroy, the sophomore shortstop, whose white jerseys have turned brown. She's facing an 0-1 count here. One runner on in the top of the second. One out. This ball chopped over to third. Handled by Erickson. There's one at two. Langford opts to not throw that one over to first, and that is a force out at 2 for the second out of the inning.
Greer's slide kind of got in Langford's way there, so I don't think the runner would have been out anyway. So probably smarter that she thought better of throwing there.
Kendall, I was talking to Jaden last game. Would you wear a visor out there, or would you wear the bandana?
So
or the headband?
I did neither.
Oh, on the way. Lee takes strike one. What'd you do? Just nothing?
Well, I was a pitcher, so I had a face mask on.
Oh, were you really?
I was.
Oh.
So I didn't wear anything because I had a face mask. And then when I didn't pitch, I would hit. I was like Shohei, basically. Confirmed.
Macy Lee takes the 0-1 4 ball.
Me and Shohei, identical players. But so I never really played the field except for pitcher, so I wouldn't wear anything. I would just wear a face mask.
All right, we're speaking in hypothetical terms now. If you were to play in the field, what are you doing?
I think I would do visor.
I like that play. The 1-1. Lee swings through this one. Count goes 1-2.
A good sequence there for Dirk. I mean, just straight up, no nonsense pitches there, and both of them get results.
Nearing 40 pitches on her day. Durkowski deals the 1-2. This one's fouled off into the screen. Staying alive here is Macy Lee. I ask everyone this question too. What's your favorite ballpark food?
See, I'm gonna wait till half inning to answer this because I'm capable of answering anything in a short way.
It's a long one. The 1-2. This one ripped over to second. Oh boy, double clutch grab by Indy Langford at second. Popped into her glove, out of the glove, and into her bare hand. Kind of an interesting athletic grab by Indy Langford to end the inning.
Oh yeah, she's probably walking on air right now. That's gotta feel so good.
It's a very athletic play to stay in that.
Bat it out of midair. Go back for it barehanded because you got to look even cooler.
Very impressive from Indy Langford over there to get the Wolverines out of the inning. Connect 4 cam. Who you got winning this game, Kendall? I'll take the other one.
I will never pick against a girl, so I'm taking the girl.
I will unfortunately take the little boy wearing a Michigan State hoodie then.
Oh, but anyway. So at every new state ballpark I go to, I get chicken tenders.
Okay.
To see what ballpark inevitably will have, whenever I go to all of them, will have the best chicken tenders I've ever eaten. Currently, it's Petco Park. They were phenomenal.
Okay. Have you had a Comerica Park?
They were fine.
They're fine.
I mean, I'm like telling you, the Petco Park ones are probably like top 3 chicken fingers of all time ever. So. Really hard to live up to.
She
did it. That's 4.
Oh.
Feminism win. But so when I'm not doing that, but that's first time at a ballpark, chicken fingers, have to. After that, hot dog or nachos.
Okay.
It depends on how I'm feeling on the day.
Okay.
Hot dog or nachos, and I will absolutely get ice cream in about the 6th or 7th. Every time.
Is it ice cream or do you go like the frozen lemonades?
No, ice cream. It's like definitely just ice cream in the helmet because it tastes worse if it's not. And so that's what I do. It's like hot dog, nachos when I get there, ice cream 6th, 7th.
You got it down to a science.
Of course I do.
Maddie Ramey takes first pitch strike. We're in the bottom of the second here. No outs, of course. We just started. Here we go, Maddie. This is an eager fan to the right of us. The 0-1 from Cassidy, breaking ball. Oh, man, that thing just hung in there for strike 2. think she could have taken a nice little chunk of that one.
No, for sure.
You hear it. The 0-2 on the way to Ramey. This ball grounded over to short, fielded by Conroy. Nice easy flip to first for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, just, got the top of that one.
This is the best walk-up song right here. Let me crank it. No, you can't hear it. It's My Girl, Temptations. I love you, Ella McVeigh. Thank you for that great walk-up song. You're not my favorite player on this Michigan softball team. That's terrific. She's going to ground this first pitch over to second, handled by Greer. An easy flip to first for the second out of the inning.
Well, it's good to see Cassidy, kind of calm down a little bit, had bases loaded in the first, getting quick outs, looks much more comfortable.
I think it's very appropriate that Indy Langford also walks up to the Indiana Jones theme song.
I mean, she has to.
She must be a film connoisseur as we are, Kendall.
Indiana Langford, you got letterboxed.
Gonna have to follow Indy Langford on Letterboxd after this one. She's down on the count here, 0-1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Wolverines trying to score every inning of the day, but this is by far their worst odds at it. Indy Langford, though, batting .387 on the year. She's 1 for 1 today. This ball slapped over foul. 1-2 count now.
Cassidy's got an interesting windup.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've noticed. Like, she's kind of like, she has her, I'm going to wait because I don't remember exactly. I think it's her left foot?
Well, her left foot kind of lands sideways, too, upon delivery.
Well, I mean, her left foot starts way back, and then she kind of, like, straightens her right leg and just hits that for a second. Which, like, I mean, if it works, it works.
Indy Langford gets hit, though. This will be a base runner here for the Wolverines, with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. She's a tough girl down there. She jogged that one right off and shows no pain at first base. Janisa Conway. She's had herself a day. She's 0 for 1 in this game.
Looking for a hat trick, maybe. I think coach is arguing if that actually hit Langford.
Or it could be some type of slap hitter interference to some degree that she
yeah.
ran into the ball, essentially.
But nothing's going to come from it.
You're right. Langford will stay on first. Conway at the plate here for Michigan. Takes first pitch strike. Waiting on the 0-1 is Conway. Here it comes. This ball misses outside, kind of gets behind Macy Lee. Indy Langford will take second base. All of a sudden, the Wolverines have a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Indy Langford, most stolen bases on the team, so you bobble it, it's over.
You're right.
She's
Indy
going.
Langford is electric on the base path. All Janisa Conway needs to do is put this ball in play, and Langford will most likely have another run here for the Wolverines. Breaking ball in their first strike. Count goes 1-2. Janisa Conway in behind.
Her leadoff is crazy. She basically gets all the halfway to third every single time.
I love the tenacity on the base path. Crack of the bat, she's going here. 1-2 count to Janisa Conway. Ball ripped into right field. And look who's turning third over to home. Throw to home, not in time. As Janisa Conway takes second.
Yeah, unfortunate kind of fielding error there. The connecting throw was bobbled, I think, by Cash, the first baseman, and it allowed for Conway to make a heads-up play and slide in a second.
Great piece of hitting by Janisa Conway as well there, too. Down in the count, 1-2, completely rips that ball into right field.
I mean, she's just having an absolute day, so.
That's putting it
when it
lightly.
rains, it pours, man.
You're right. That's putting it lightly, too. Lauren Putz now, who is waiting for a little bit of fireworks on her day. I mean, she's electric as these Michigan softball players get, but has yet to show that today. Base runner on second is Janisa Conway. 1-0 count here to Putz. We've got 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Wolverines lead 2-0. And Kendall's keeping tabs on the St. Louis Cardinals.
We're going to lose 95 games.
The 1-1 The puts misses downstairs, and we've got some more showers working their way back in.
It's fine. I'll be watching hockey into June. Book it.
I wish I could say the same about the Red Wings right now. Put it over the fence, says a lady next to us. Let's hope she does that. The 2-1 on the way here to puts. Upstairs, 3-1 count here. Lauren puts.
Good. I was going to say good eye. Good take for her.
If anything today, she's putting together some quality at-bats. Smiling big on that big screen, the freshman. I'd be smiling that way, too, if I'm having the year that Lauren Putz is. Waiting on the 3-1. Here it comes. Grounded over to first, making a routine play, but will she beat it? Oh, there's the fist. Lauren Putz did not beat that throw out.
Not if you ask her. She was
swinging that helmet as she was coming back to the dugout. Woo. We'll head to the top of the third here. Wolverines keep that scoring streak alive. 2-0 leads Michigan here. We got a game today.
Yeah, good to see the hitting carrying over. It's always the worst when a doubleheader, you play great in one, but can't get the bats going in the second. Good to see the Wolverines not suffering from that problem. Putting together good pieces of hitting. I mean, scored again first and second inning so far.
Keep Yourself Alive. That is a song by Queen. You ever heard it?
Probably.
Keep yourself alive.
Yeah. I heard you earlier say that if Freddie Mercury and David Bowie had a baby, it would be you.
Yeah. Do you not believe that?
I don't think I've seen you sing in a serious enough instance to prove that. I think we need to do karaoke or something.
I will be the first person on stage and the last
you'll
person
lose.
off.
Because I've been waiting for this moment. I've had a perfect karaoke song. I've been waiting for it for years. I haven't gotten to do it yet, but once I do, oh baby, give you a run for your money. I'll tell you that.
I just watched 500 Days of Summer yesterday. Have you seen it?
No.
There's a lot of karaoke in that movie actually,
Gotcha.
and I was inspired. So the vocals are really coming out today.
Karaoke song, pick. Like what would you sing? Go to.
Friends in Low Places, but that's only because I have the ability to do so. But look,
safe bet.
I'm versatile. I can sing whatever. You put any song on, I'll sing it. Put Kelly Clarkson on, you put, Katy Perry, Swiss Army Knife Guy. Wherever you want me, coach, I'm there. Ava Coffinger. I got it. That's right. Coffinger up. Swinging at this first pitch into the parking lot. That one goes the lefty slap hitter. She's a freshman, batting .289 in the year with 2 RBIs, no homers. Still trying to piece together a solid year is she. Coffinger waiting on the 0-1. Here comes. Kind of charging this one up once again. Called strike regardless. 0-2 count. And this is where Lauren Durkowski works the best ahead of these counts.
It's just showing enough bunt there. I feel like it should have been a strike, but it doesn't matter because it's in there.
The 0-2 from Durkowski. Here it comes. Ooh, upstairs. I don't know if that's really a riser, Kendall. I mean, we talked about that. Just looks like these are kind of missing a little bit up.
Yeah, the problem, they're just starting a little too high, I think, is also the issue.
Durkowski, though, still in command. The 1-2. Here comes. Chopping at this one. This ball will be flied out into left field. Ellie Sealer there. Settling under it for the first out of the top of the third. Let's get an update on Michigan baseball, too. Let's see what this looks like. Go check in with our guy, TJ, over there, who was active in the comment section for the last game that Jaden and I called. Kendall Smiley, though, we are at the top of the lineup for Michigan State. The girls really got their chance going on in that Spartan dugout. They're feeling better than they were game 1. Facing a 1-0 count is Smiley. Charging and taking strike 1 is she. Count at 1-1. The 1-1 here from Durkowski. Misses upstairs. Kendall, I got another question for you. You can sit on this one for a minute, too, if you need it. Do you have a walk-up song? I know. I'll let you think with that one.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool. All right, we'll get to that in a minute.
And a walk-out song. Like if I was
like a pitcher?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. The 2-1 breaking ball just outside. 3-1 as the Michigan baseball team is knotted up at 2 apiece, bottom of the third with Penn State. Voigt with an RBI double, that's nice. The 3-1 from Durkowski, here it comes. Charging at this one and fouled off over the bleachers. There's a man in an all gray jumpsuit up there, couldn't make the grab. Three-two counts full now. Durkowski fires. Oh, bad miss. This one gets way behind Valamont. There'll be a base runner here for Michigan State.
Yeah.
Some of the girls are fired up down there. I don't know if you heard that, but got to jumpstart some life into this Michigan State offense.
It's always fun to me just how much louder softball is than baseball.
Oh, man, right. Hannah Hawley now. She's having herself a year, 316. She's batting. This ball fouled off. Oh, outstretched and almost making the grab as a middle-aged woman over there, but it landed in a box of popcorn.
Souvenir.
Anyway, she's having a year, though. 316 on the year with 7 homers and 16 RBIs. Over 1 today, though. Smiley still on first. Ball 1. Oh, Michigan home run over there. Not quite sure who hit it. That might be Jeter Ibarra. I presume he is following Mitch Voigt in the lineup today.
Is that Michigan?
That is Michigan. Swinging another foul. Count is 1-2 now.
I got confused because State is wearing white.
You're right, and Penn State's wearing the blues over there right now too. So that was Michigan. I'm gonna guess Jeter Ibarra. I mean, that's not a professional guess, but
let me pull up the stat broadcast.
Okay, let's see how good I am. The 1-2 to Hawley on the way. Ooh, a lot of exit velo on that ball, but yanked foul. Still alive is she. 1-2. And my stomach is growling. I'm going to need to reset.
It is Jeter Ibarra.
Thank you. Jeter Ibarra, homers for Michigan State. Or, oh, hopefully not. Homers for Michigan. I got quite the eye over here. The 1-2 to Hawley. Here comes once again. Durkowski just misses. 2-2. Count is evened up.
Tough strike zone today for both sides.
The 2-2. Hawley waiting on her turn. Screamer into the left netting. Obviously foul. Staying alive is she, though. What number would you wear?
When I played, I wore 8, but
Okay.
that was just because that was like the size that was like based on the number.
You're right. 2-2 to Hawley. Misses outside. If you had freedom of choice, though, what number are you picking?
When I picked, like when I was younger, like before I played high school, I picked 27 because that was Jenny Finch's number.
I wore number 27, Kendall.
Wow.
Look at us. Full count here now to Hannah Hawley. Erickson deals. This ball launched into left field. It'll get down for a single. Nice piece of hitting from Hawley. That's a single to keep this inning alive here. We've got 1 out in the top of the third. Base runners on first and second for Michigan State. I wore number 27, Kendall. Look, great minds think alike. I don't know why I picked it, but
I distinctly
I'm sure
remember
it
I
was similar
picked
reasons.
it because it was Jenny Finch's number.
I think I picked it for the same reason, actually.
Because it was Jenny Finch's number because you're just such an ally.
That's right. Britt Bashir's now. The righty.
It was a beautiful pitch.
That it was for strike 1. The designated player today for Michigan State.
I mean, I'm not joking. Dirk throws one of the prettiest off speeds I've ever seen. It's gorgeous. I could look at it all day.
The 0-1 on the way. Misses outside. Nearing 70 pitches through 2 1/3 innings of work. Durkowski needs to get out of this inning.
Yeah, and her catcher's going to take a second, come out,
Get her some type of, what is that?
Is there something, maybe like a rock in her shoe?
It's some type of tool to.
Yeah, she's just trying to get dirt out of her shoes right now.
Oh, yeah.
Probably mud's building up. I mean, we saw them going at it with a blowtorch earlier,
Yeah,
but
look at all that junk on that shoe.
with all of the pitching, it's probably turning kind of clumping back up. Though I do think the rain is over, if I
Well, she'll take her turn.
dare to say.
Take her time. Don't say it yet, Kendall.
Knock on wood.
Zerkowski's done. High fives her girls as they head back to their spots on the infield.
Done as in done digging stuff out of her shoes, not as in like she's leaving.
Good call, thank you. She's not done, but she's done. With her equipment adjustments, that is. She's got a 1-1 count here on Britt Bashir. Runners on first and second here for Michigan State. We're in the top of the third, one out. Ooh, this piece. I mean, catches a piece of Bashir's on the shin. She just jogs that one off. She appears to be all right. But bases are now loaded for Michigan State.
Yeah, Spartans have a chance to do some damage here. Managed to kind of stave off the Wolverines in the first from doing anything serious, but now they got a chance of their own.
Love a circle visit here, as Zerkowski now has 63 pitches on the day through 2 1/3. Looking to settle down their ace up there. Zerkowski says, hey, I'm fine. I got a little bit left in me. I can get out of this inning.
Do you think anyone's ever hit a home run into the other field?
Yes, 100%.
Like, I mean, I also mean like while the game is going on. Like, has the game ever been interrupted by a home run from either baseball or softball?
That happened to me last week.
Gotcha.
When we were calling the Eastern Michigan game, I believe. Multiple softball home runs into left center field. Nice little delays over there. I mean, these girls can hit the ball, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, and it's not a huge gap between them, too.
No.
I mean, I can absolutely, see a couple balls getting over.
Yeah, not at all. Kaylin Cash now. Oh, first
like
pitch
that
swinging and goodbye. Softball. Grand slam for Kaylin Cash. All of a sudden, Michigan State's on top 4-2. What a swing.
Oh, but that was my fault because if there hadn't been a scoreboard there, that would have gone over. I mean, that ball was smoked.
Well, I mean, as soon as that hit the end of the bat, I mean, I think both you and I, Kendall, knew that ball was gone.
Oh, yeah. She barreled up on that one absolutely beautifully. That'll be her 4th home run of the year.
It's classic announcer jinx right there. Whew, that ball was launched. Michigan State now up on top. What a swing.
That was gorgeous. That was gorgeous, too. Oh.
That ball was deep, too. I mean, it did hit the scoreboard of the Michigan baseball stadium.
That would have hit the center field over there.
So you got to imagine
kept going.
Yeah, you got to imagine that's at least 250.
Because it bounced off, like, there's like a little like flat section, and then there's like a mural with a little railing. It hit the bottom of the mural. So that would have just kept going.
One swing's all it takes. Hannah Greer follows this one off into foul grounds for strike one. But, whew.
I've been sitting on my walk-up song for so long because I've been saving it for the half inning.
We'll have some half-inning chatter. I got to think of something, too. The 0-1 on the way to Greer. Oh, man. There's that breaking ball, Kendall, that we talked about.
And that was a good recovery. She needed that one.
Yeah, had Greer
at the very least,
out in front of it.
At the very least, to get out of the half inning.
Yes. Hannah Greer waiting on the 0-2. Zerkowski in command. And look, Kendall, the rain's back. The 0-2. Grounder over to third. Nice chopper handled by Erickson. Throw over to first for the second out of the inning.
I wonder if I'll ever get $1 million one day.
What are you talking about? The song?
Well, I said the rain, and then it rained. I said, has anyone ever hit a home run into the other field, and then home run? So, $1 million.
Can you start talking when Michigan's on offense?
I would love $1 million. No, I want money now.
Okay. Well, I'd love to win the lottery. There's the rain.
I wouldn't. Think about the taxes.
Who cares? It's $1 million. Even if they give me $1,000 out of that, I'll take it.
I would take like 40 right now.
40 bucks? Yeah. Ball one. Talazecki now in the batter's box here for Michigan State. And the rain slowly starts to trickle back in. I have my umbrella, Mary Poppins style, if I need it. The 1-0 on the way. Ball, nice little piece by Dalazeki, but into the bullpen area.
Well, this game was supposed to happen tomorrow.
That's
and
true.
was moved to today because of supposed rain, like to try and avoid the rain tomorrow.
Well, let's just move it into some more rain.
Let's just get some more rain going.
1-1. Count is knotted up at 1 apiece. Dalazeki waiting on Durkowski. Way out in front of this ball. Grounded over to third. Handled by Erickson. And the third out of the inning. That'll do it for the top of the third for Michigan State. But not without a nice little tattooed grand slam by Kaylin Cash right there. That ball was a no-doubter.
Yeah.
Kendall.
Unfortunate, but.
Let's skip the analysis. What is your walk-up song and walk-out song if you're a pitcher?
My walk-out song. No, my walk-up song would be Don't Fear the Reaper.
Oh.
By Blue Oyster Cult. Because,
yes.
Again, like both of these picks, I have the music taste of an old man. Specifically.
You and I both do.
My old man. I have my dad's music taste. So Don't Fear the Reaper, instrumental.
Okay.
My walk-out song would be Money for Nothing.
Wow.
But it would start, like, you know, I'm still in the bullpen.
All the lights are off.
The second I actually like left the bullpen and start jogging out would be like the dun dun dun.
You're right.
Perfectly.
Lights come on.
Very theatric.
Yep.
It's all I can see it, and like that's important to me because I'm someone that like after they first debuted it, I showed every single person in my life Ryan Helsley's new Hell's Bells entrance.
Oh.
I showed every person.
Okay.
I knew because I'm like, this is so beautiful. It's so well done.
You're
I felt like Owen. Like Owen with like his scoreboards, like that's how I feel about like a good graphics package or like a well done like anything like that. That's my thing.
So I was talking to some of my buddies about this. I think if I'm a pitcher, I might walk out to More Than a Feeling by Boston. It's a great song. Again, you'd have all the lights off.
Yeah.
And then as soon as that little guitar starts kicking in, doors open, lights turn on, and I'm ripping pitches on the mound. 90 miles. No breaking balls on the mound for warm-up pitches, just hammering pitches down the middle. I got to think of a walk-up song. We'll get back to that, but Ella Stevenson's going to lead off here for the Wolverines. And Cassidy misses bad. First pitch, ball. My Old Man, though, you said that. That's also a song. That is a Zach Brown band song?
I'm not familiar with the man.
My Old Man. I think that's what it is. The 1-0. Stevenson takes this one for a strike, and the rain is coming down even harder. Kendall, what do you think is going to happen this at bat?
Double into left center.
All right, let's see it. Oh, Stevenson staying disciplined up there. 2-1 count.
If that happens, I am going to go buy a lottery ticket immediately after this game is over.
The 2-1 on the way. Upstairs, 3-1. Cassidy only at 40 pitches prior to this at-bat, 41 pitches, that is. Seemingly low as Stevenson tries to rub her hands on the bat, keep the hands dry. The 3-1, here it comes. Oh, in there for a strike. Count is full. Stevenson's got herself an at-bat now. Stevenson, full count. Skied into left field, making a run out there, not able to make that grab. She's turning first. Oh, Kendall.
I almost had it. I almost had it.
Nice little bloop shot by Ella Stevenson, Ella Stevenson. What am I thinking about? Ella Stevenson, little bloop single into left field. Conroy not able to track that ball down. She stops at first. She was thinking about second.
There was a bobble there. She could have gone.
There was a wobble. Lily Valamont now. She's got one runner on first, and this is, of course, Stevenson. New ball here for Cassidy. Okay, Kendall, what's happening now? You got to get one more of these right.
Well, actually, no one's doubled into left center yet, so someone's going to.
Okay.
I'm getting a vision. It's just not that specific.
Or just a bunt laid down foul for strike one.
Somebody today will double into left center.
Okay.
I'm having a vision. I just can't place it.
Having visions.
I'm like Melisandre. Game of Thrones reference.
She was tripping that whole series. I don't know if they had her on some type of prescription drugs, but the 0-1 on the way to Valamont.
Oh, that's just
in their first strike.
I don't know. Rahalor.
Who's your favorite Game of Thrones character?
Arya Stark. Duh.
0-2. Valamont behind in the count. Stevenson on first. No outs here. And wow, Valamont went chasing. Extreme riser from Cassidy had Valamont waving at a pitch. Probably in the attic.
Yeah, this is kind of pitch you're mad at yourself for swinging at.
This will bring up Ellie Sealer. I'm still thinking about a walk-up song. One out here, base runner on first. First pitch swinging into the crowd. Man in the gray jumpsuit, not able to get this one either.
Can you leave him alone? That one went out of the stadium. What was he supposed to do?
You got a little bit of clearance out there. You can lean over that railing.
That's
and
an
make a
old
grab.
man.
He's standing. Look, he's athletic up there. 1-0-1 count. Breaking ball misses downstairs. Ball one. If you pick someone in the crowd that makes a catch today, I will buy all your lottery tickets, Kendall.
Well, I don't need lottery tickets, but you can buy all my drinks tonight.
Oh boy. The 1-1 misses upstairs once again. 2-1 count.
Who's going to catch a foul ball? That dude down there with 22 on the back of his shirt.
All right. The 2-1. As Sealer kind of charges this ball, but opts back. And this is the hardest that we've seen the rain come down this game. Like, leave us alone. You know, we just want to play some softball.
I just need
out
it to
here.
be over by, like, the evening.
Ripped down that right field foul line, but foul. Sealer's got a full count now. Yeah, right. These rain delays could go all night.
We got plans.
We do have plans.
And you can't listen to the BTN broadcast either if this goes late. They got plans, too.
Is that a tuba? What is that instrument? I don't know what that is.
Probably a tuba.
Let's look this up.
I don't know anything deeper than a tuba.
Tuba. That is a tuba. I thought so.
Oh, I thought you were saying, like, is that what's playing? Not looking at a tuba and being like, is that a tuba?
Well, both of it, though. That is the thing that's playing, and that's what I was looking at. So.
And that is a tuba.
Thank you.
You're not welcome. Learn your instruments.
Full count on Ellie Sealer. Here it comes upstairs. This one misses badly. Runners on first and second. Sealer on first. Stevenson on second. One out in the bottom of the third, and this will bring up Maddie Erickson.
Yeah, Wolverines did so well in the rain last game. Maybe it's coming back to them.
It's all coming back to me now. You know who
yeah,
sings that?
Celine Dion.
There you go. Kendall, you're on it today. It's all coming back. I actually could sing like her, too. If you really want
you
me
never
to.
asked my karaoke song, which was kind of rude.
No, you're right. That is true.
It is If I Could Turn Back Time by Cher.
If I could turn back time.
And I will spend the entire time leading up to it and probably at least 20 minutes after I would sing it doing a Cher impression.
I like that. I think that's what you should do. You got to get into full character. I just watched Moonstruck.
I love Moonstruck.
It's a great movie.
That movie's so good.
Didn't she win something for that movie, too?
Yeah, she won the Oscar, I think, for Best
She was terrific
Actress.
in that movie. Maddie Erickson, she's got a runner on first and second. The rain is still coming down. Here comes the rain again. Jaden didn't get that that reference. It's the Eurythmics. Do you get it?
Yes.
Here comes the rain again. Thank you. This pitch in the dirt. Stevenson thinking about third base right there, but she'll stay put. It's good news that we are not on BTN. I'd probably get copyright infringement within.
I just don't. I
maybe an
wouldn't
inning.
want to get my quality control comments from Kellen Flynn.
Shout out to him. He's in Chicago. Oh, that pitch is as good as it gets. 1-1 count on Maddie Erickson.
Yeah, with the rain, don't obviously wish ill upon a pitcher, but pitches are going to start to slip.
The 1-1 here. Ooh, fouled off into the crowd. Hits a nice little blue bleacher up there. 1-2 count, Erickson behind.
Especially depending on the kind of changeup you throw. If it's one of the ones where it requires you to squeeze the life out of the ball, it's going to slip.
Let's see what Cassidy can do up there. The 1-2. Oh, this ball crushed out in the right field at the track and making a grab is Dalazeki. That's an impressive catch to make out in center. Kind of ball behind you, a long way to cover. She made a nice catch out there.
No, absolutely. I mean, awkward angle, running back, rain and wind in your eyes, probably running up right against the wall. Unfortunately, can't get that one out of the park. But yeah, I think, like I mentioned, that was an off speed that just didn't really break, and Erickson almost took that one out of here.
Just missed the barrel by what might have been a centimeter. That ball would have traveled out of here. The opposite field. Maddie Ramey, though, she's 0 for 1 in the day. She's got runners on the corners for Michigan. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. Wolverines are threatening to score. Let's see if Ramey can kind of cut into this Michigan State lead. She shows bunt. Doesn't lay it down, but that is strike 1. I like that. Rally on 2, says the lady next to us. The 0-1 to Maddie Ramey. Cassidy with her nice little wind-up. This pitch is in the dirt, and taking off the second is Sealer for a stolen base.
Yeah, 2 runners now. I mean, you know, get it in the outfield, and you could tie this game up.
It's Ellie Sealer's 3rd stolen bag in the year and her 3rd attempt, too. I mean, the ball was kind of in the dirt, but regardless, she'll take that bag. 1-1 into the screen. 1-2.
I'm also starting to regret not eating a little bit.
You and I both, I think. The stomachs are not really on 2. Not really happy with me right now, but the 1-2, Maddie Ramey needs to keep this inning alive here for Michigan. Ooh, breaking ball way out in front of it, but staying alive is Maddie Ramey.
Again, just make contact. Keep things going. Eat pitches.
This tuba's getting the place fired up, I'll tell you what.
Cassidy
it's a one-man show
60.
out there.
Way to go, dude.
She is at 60 pitches. Maddie Ramey still with the 1-2 here. Ooh, gets the benefit of the doubt right there. 2-2, good take by Ramey.
I mean, there's also, it's been a pretty short box tonight. He's not really going out to call any crazy one. The fact there's been a couple that I thought were strikes that I've missed.
The 2-2 to Maddie Ramey. Swing and a miss. Oh, boy, Cassidy just gets the Spartans out of this inning. And for the first time today, the Michigan Wolverines don't score on an inning in offense. And look, the girls just want to have fun. Kendall, do you like this song?
I do like this song. In fact, Owen played it as like a transition song on the men's basketball broadcast last week, and I texted him about it because I wanted him to know how important it was to me that he played Girls Just Want to Have Fun for the men's basketball broadcast with 2 dudes.
It's a great song.
I have a funny story about this song, but I will tell you after.
Okay. And girls, they want to have fun.
Sing it, girl.
Just want to have fun. Kendall, there's an umbrella out in center field, right center field for you. See the one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I'm guessing.
Oh, okay.
I'm using context clues.
I was thinking the checkered one in the
oh, I'm sure you were. I'm sure you were.
Last row up there. We're headed to the top of the 4th. Michigan State up on Michigan 4-2. Courtesy of the Michigan State Grand Slam from Caitlin Cash.
Oh my God, mind the background of that? No. They never angled it high enough for me to be in it.
The rain. Let's check the forecast here. Check the radar.
I got a raincoat.
You look
I look like Georgie.
I was about to say Georgie. Took the words out of my mouth.
If a man in a gutter talks to me, I'm not responding.
Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. You know, not very. I guess that's modern day horror, though. Peyton Conroy sporting the brown on green jersey today. She's been down and dirty all day today. She takes first pitch ball.
Can we get the weather forecast that you never?
Oh, you're right. I did not deliver the forecast. Let's see what they say. It says 60% chance of rain at 4 p.m., but we are in the heart of a nice little cell right now, so I'm going to get scattered showers for the next hour. The 1-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Strike 1, 1-1 count. A little bit of rain never hurt nobody, did it, Kendall?
The Wicked Witch of the West.
Well, you actually took the words out of my mouth because that is what I was going to say. The 1-1 count to Peyton Conroy. Misses outside, 2-1.
I saw Wicked.
And?
Ariana Grande cannot act.
Are you going to go see Gal Gadot in Snow White? Okay.
At least not in theaters.
Okay.
Maybe I'll catch it on streaming for Rachel Zegler, but I don't think I can justify that.
The 2-1 to Conroy. Breaking ball just downstairs. And notably, Zurkowski at 70 pitches, staying in the game here for the 4th inning. Head of the count, 3-1. Conroy, here comes. Check swing. She'll take the walk, though, as Conroy trots over to first. Leadoff walk, leadoff base runner here from Michigan State. Way to start the inning.
Yeah, things definitely going the Spartans' way right now.
I guess kind of building off the momentum the men's basketball had last night in this Sweet 16 as they beat, who'd they beat last night? Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Ole Miss. Lauren Durkowski's day is done. And she threw about 70 pitches last game. Erin Haynes back.
Might as well. I mean, had success in the first game of this doubleheader.
Interesting choice for Michigan here, though. Haynes going back to her as she already pitched in the game prior. And I can't remember how many innings she had, but
I mean, there's only, what, 5 innings of play?
You're right.
With
so she probably only pitched 3 or 4.
With the
recall.
Mercy rule, and then I mean, well, softball, like pitching a softball doesn't have the strain on your arm baseball does. So
right.
You can pitch multiple times a day. I mean, it's probably not good. I mean, like you don't want to make a habit of it, but it's going to be a lot easier for you to recover from it than in baseball.
Well, Erin Haynes still getting warm up there. I'm going to guess that arm is already warm.
But I'm a sport management and not a movement science major, so don't quote me on that.
Don't quote her. Erin Haynes, there she is, Indiana native, 5'7". Sophomore pitcher. She's having herself quite a year for Michigan. Haynes about settled as she places that foot on the rubber finally and deals her first pitch. Bunt laid down, skied up into the air. 1 pitch, 1 out here for Erin Haynes. Not the bunt that Macy Lee wanted to lay down.
Yeah, heads up by Haynes. Good snag. Who said pitchers can't play defense?
I don't know. Who did say that?
I don't know, but isn't that like a stereotype?
I don't know. The 0-0. Offinger lays a bunt down, and she'll get gunned out at first. Nice play by Maddie Erickson. Runner advances over to second. That's Conroy, of course. Runner in scoring position here for Michigan State, but 2 pitches, 2 outs for Erin Haynes.
Not to be a nerd, I don't like that, like, analytically.
What's that?
Wasting 2 at-bats to advance the runner 1 base.
Probably not the best.
I mean, I understand it on the first at-bat, but once that pops out, I mean, why would you go back to it? Hashtag sabermetrics.
Kendall. Hey, that's your name.
That
Kendall
is my
Smiley.
name.
Kendall Smiley up the bat, the sophomore left fielder. She's 0 for 1 today, batting .305 on the year with no homers and 11 RBIs.
I'm Kendall Frowny.
Oh, boy. The 1-0. Did she go? No, she did not. That's ball 2, 2-0. Turn that frown upside down, Kendall.
It was just a joke. I'm fine.
Oh, good.
Cardinals up. Cardinals winning.
Oh, so life is good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Swinging a nice little popper over to McVeigh. Nice little routine snag. And all of a sudden, just like that, the Wolverines are out of the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th here.
Yeah, good 1, 2, 3 for Haynes. That's what the team needed. Come in and get quick outs and hopefully start making up for it.
Oh, Kendall, I
plate.
think I can also hand over play-by-play duties, too, to you if you want them.
I'll take them.
Okay, well.
I'll admit it's been a little bit, so I'm a little rusty, but as I don't know, dropped hints, Easter eggs throughout. I did play softball for 13 years of my life, so hopefully I can do a decent job.
Well, we thank you for tuning in to WCBN's coverage of Michigan Wolverines softball. I'm Luke Beally. I'll hand the reins over to Kendall Spencer. We thank you for tuning in, as always.
Are these
Michigan,
headphones hurting your ears?
they've been on my ears for, this is the 4th hour, so yeah, a little bit.
Okay, I won't complain then.
But I also have a little hat on. You have glasses, though, so it kind of impedes the comfort
That's
zone.
true.
We're only an hour 15 into play here. This game's kind of flying by, and I'll need to get some grub in me after this one.
I will as well.
And then we'll go.
And then I'll see you again in just a few short hours.
See me again, just a few short hours.
As well as both members of the BTN Student U crew over there. One of the members who was doing it earlier.
Sydney Cyprian.
Someone on the baseball crew.
Jaden Fody over there.
I mean, we just got.
We got people all over the place convening together tonight for a nice little WCBN social event. My Girl. It's a terrific walk-up song.
Ella McVeigh starts the bottom of the 4th. Showing bunt immediately. Pulls back. Thinks better of it. Kind of just plays with it. But won't go for it. Ball 1 low.
I've got all the riches, baby.
Shows bunt again. That one down the middle. Won't offer up at it, but called strike regardless.
I like Mule Temptations. How can you not?
I mean, especially being from Detroit, I feel like you gotta have to.
I've been accustomed to it.
Ball 2, once again low. Cassidy has settled in since the bit of a shaky first inning. That one in the dirt, however, 3-1 count. McVeigh with a couple good plays on defense so far in this one, hoping to get something going offensively. Shows bunt again, won't offer, but that one's called for strike 2, full count.
McVeigh really battling in here. Let's see if she can, only batting 186 on the year. Let's see if she can put together a quality at bat.
Shows bunt to start. Pulls back in the dirt. And we'll kick things off in the 4th, bottom of the 4th with a walk for Ella McVeigh. And circle back.
Screaming over to her dugout, too, after that leadoff walk. She's happy to be on for the Wolverines first.
We'll circle back to the top of the lineup with Indiana Langford.
I think every inch of the backside of her pants are covered with dirt right now, too.
She'll drop down a bunt. That one's good. She's going to be safe at first.
She's so fast. And this place is fired up about it, too. Indy Langford, nice little bunt that just lays down, kind of plants itself in the wet dirt.
I mean, I mentioned it earlier, too. She can
fly.
She can also place it like nobody's business. But, yeah, speedy down the first baseline like she's being chased by one of the, like that big rock from the movie.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Kendall, we've been waiting on the Janisa Conway hat trick. Where is it at?
We have. I feel like maybe she was waiting for me.
Oh, okay, let's see.
To be on here.
All right.
Janisa Conway, like you mentioned, steps up 2 home runs in the first one. 1 for 2 today. Last at bat was a single.
Ooh.
Nice little breaking pitch there for Cassidy for called strike 2.
It's so hard to kind of make a play defensively when these girls lay down bunts because it feels so small and these girls are so quick.
That one in the dirt. Good job by Lee to keep it in front of her.
I mean, when Indy Langford lays down a bunt about 2 feet in front of her, who's going to beat her?
Pretty much nobody. Cassidy takes time.
Doesn't like that ball, yeah.
It was. Is it still raining? I literally can't tell. I don't think it is.
I don't think so either.
Was raining though. Field got muddy again, so maybe just doesn't like the feel of that one.
It's a Temptation song. I wish it would rain.
That one gonna be a little bit outside. 2-2. For Conway. Big hack, and that one's gone by a mile. Janisa Conway with the hat trick to put the Wolverines back on top, 5-4.
Oh, Kendall, she got she was waiting for you too, by the way. She got every single ounce of that softball, crushed it almost over the top fence layer of the outfield bleachers. Good Lord, she just crushed that ball.
And what a day for Conway. 3rd home run, first in this game, first 2 in the first one of this doubleheader, but that gives the Wolverines the lead, and oh boy, did that one get up out of here.
It was going quick. I don't even think 3 seconds into that outfield or that swing, as soon as she touched that ball, it was gone. There was no doubt about it.
Barreled up every single piece of that one, and Hutch comes back alive, as this time it's Lauren Putz who's gonna lace it down the first baseline, misplayed by the Spartans, and she's gonna go all the way in. She's gonna go home, and an inside the park home run for Lauren Putz.
What is going on, Kendall?
And what a sequence of events for the Wolverines. After the 3-run shot by Janisa Conway, Lauren Putz says, hey, I want one too. But she won't get it out of the park. She'll do it all inside.
There was no doubt about that too. She rounded second, going to third, didn't even look back. She had her mind set on home. That's incredible speed from Lauren Putz.
I mean,
I think the girls have been waiting for you, Kendall.
They needed a girl on here.
They didn't like me.
No.
I don't know.
Feminism.
Hey.
I mean, that one went all the way to the corner on the first base side, and
yeah, just got past Coffinger out there, not able to make that play. She kind of charged that ball, charged it a little bit too far, hopped over her glove, and there was no doubt about it. She was taking every single bag.
It's always
on
such a dangerous situation when you have to make that decision. Are you going to go for it versus playing it a bit more safely? And just not the right call on that one, as that's going to be a fielding error. They're going to score that as a Putz single. And then with the fielding error, it'll be an inside the park home run.
Oh, boy. Well, this will be a pitching change, too, here for Michigan State. This will bring up Madison Taylor. Carson Cassidy's day over. I mean, it was fairly good until the 4th inning. She hung in there with this really hot Wolverine batting order. And I guess all that pent-up aggression kind of boiled over for Michigan. And an explosive inning here for the Wolverines.
Yeah, and puts them back up, 2-run lead now. Sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze. I didn't.
Madison Taylor's only got 24 innings pitched on the year, 36 hits, 35 runs, and 31 ER with 25 walks and 18 strikeouts, 9.04 ERA. This seems like a girl that the Wolverines could hit and come off this positive momentum in this inning.
Stevenson swinging for the fences on the first pitch. Fouls it. Madison Taylor also, most importantly, a member of the 2 First Names Club.
Oh.
Shout out to her.
So are you.
I know.
I'm not.
No, you're not. Second pitch on the way. Stevenson.
It's going to get down.
Bloops that one into left field for a single. The bats have come back alive for the Wolverines, who I guess really just don't want to play any full game of softball today.
Yeah, well, Stevenson kind of just, I mean, that pitch was a little bit inside, kind of just pulled those hands inside, got it off the inside barrel of the bat, just bloops over Hawley at third base. Nice little single here to keep this inning alive. Still no outs, Kendall. We're in the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, Wolverines got all the momentum right now. Is once again big hack from Valamont. Again, she wants to join the party.
You're not lying.
And unlike James Maninka's bracket, not a Sparty party.
Whatever.
As someone that never stopped being a homer, I do have to appreciate it. Next pitch away. That one's going to be probably off speed. Called strike. I think I saw Maninka the other day to be honest. I think yesterday, but I didn't know. It'll be grounded foul up the third baseline. He was just walking down the street, and I thought it was him, but I couldn't really tell until I was, like, even with him, and I was like, I'm not.
He's an interesting character.
We'll just, like, if we saw each other, we did. Whatever.
It's just an interesting kid, you know. I mean,
it's crazy that we want to do the same. Like, we have the same ideal career path, which is just crazy to me. Next pitch. They're going to call that a strike 3. Valmont reacted like it was about to hit her inside, but
lady next to us didn't like that call either.
Grief from a couple different areas of this ballpark, but that'll be the first out in the bottom of the 4th. Sparty put up 4 on the top of the 3rd. Wolverines come back here with 4 so far. Still 2 outs to go as Sealer takes ball 1.
Madison Taylor also a lefty, too, something that you don't really see in softball very often. So kind of interesting to see how this Wolverine hitting lineup will fare against her.
That one almost in the dirt and required a little awkward jump from Sealer.
Yeah, just a little bunny hop over that ball. He didn't get a piece of her, but she's all right. Cardinals, big lead. Look at you guys, huh?
Cardinals 4-1. You know, watch out. Just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
She's swinging. That one's going to be caught by second baseman. Hannah Greer throws back to the first base bag, but not in time.
It's a good swing by Sealer. You're right. It's a good swing by Sealer. Just caught it off the end of the barrel. The power was just sucked out of that ball, and I mean, just an easy routine catch for Greer right there at second.
Ball 1 to Erickson. It's going to be low.
Kendall, the no food is really, I'm starting to hit rock bottom right now.
You can do it.
You're right, I can, but I'm going to complain.
Fouled into the netting above the first baseline.
A couple screaming.
Yeah,
did you hear that?
I did a softball game sophomore year, I think, and it like went into extras. It was so late at night, and I was so hungry, and all I did was complain about it until someone finally at the end of the game was like, "I hope you can eat now."
Oh.
Finally, I'm like, you know what? I deserve that because I did not shut up about it.
Oh boy.
1-1 count. That one laced past the shortstop for a single, and Erickson keeps the fun going.
I think lace is the right adjective for that ball. That ball was ripped off the bat of Erickson right through the gap between Conroy and Hawley at short and third. Wolverines with 2 base runners on now.
2 runners on, 2 outs. Maddie Ramey steps up. She's 0 for 2 today. Great time to get one. Let's mercy this one, too. I'm hungry.
Sounds good to me. I love this lady just cheering on the girls over here.
Off speed, catches Ramey by surprise, manages to ground it into the dirt in front of her. Roll foul. Let you listening to the cheering for a minute.
I love it. I don't even know what they say, but I just love the tenacity that these girls bring to every single at-bat, just cheering on their teammates.
I'm trying to think of like softball cheers I remember, and I just remember something sitting on a log.
What? Pitch
up and away, outside ball 1. There was a little tree frog sitting on a log, something. That's all I remember.
Hit the ball.
It's something. I don't know. Let me see if I can figure it out.
Yeah, look that one up. Youth softball chants.
Yeah. Let's hit that. Ball 2, almost in the dirt.
Ramey putting together quality at bat here. This is a crucial hitting point in the inning here for the Wolverines. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. You found it?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Oh, big hack. Strike 2. Going high. Ramey bit, got a little excited there. Should I just read it or should I like do the chant how you would do it when I was like 10 years old?
I don't know. Oh.
Another big cut for strike 3, and that ends the 4-run 4th for the Wolverines, retaking the 6-4 lead. Where did it go? This is just too long of a list. Frog. Okay.
It's a great inning there for Michigan. On offense, though, Kendall, before we get to your little song and dance, I think you're going to be dancing, right?
There's no dancing. It's
Okay.
just like, okay. There was a little froggy sitting on a log, cheering for the other team. He had no sense at all. The batter hit a foul and
How
hit him
long
on
is
the
this
head.
thing?
And when he got back up again, this is what he said. He said, go, 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 you mighty Wolverines. Fight, fight,
Oh, yeah,
fight,
yeah.
you mighty Wolverines. Win, 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 you mighty Wolverines. Go, fight, win, and do it all again. Hey, I edited
the longest chant in the book.
I edited it because some of this is not what we said.
It's like the longest chant ever.
Well, clearly I remembered it.
You're right. Lasting impression on
I
the
almost
youth.
said Tigers, too, because that was my last youth team I played for.
That's that muscle memory right there. I think the rain stopped, Kendall. I think it's. Let's check the four. No, never mind. It says next hour we're expecting precipitation.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, well.
Do I remember any of these? Oh yeah, we did this one too. So no chance in youth baseball?
Oh, there were for sure, but limited. I don't even remember what they were.
No frogs.
No frogs. No marsupials. No reptiles. Nothing of that nature. No mammals. Nothing. Humans maybe.
I remember this one. We also did this. I can hear it too in my head. It's crazy.
We'll hop off memory lane here though.
Kicking things off, Holly at the top of the fifth. First one fouled back. Wolverines stick with Hayne.
I'm going to check in on the baseball score too while you are at it.
Chopped weekly foul up the third base line for strike two. Why is this 19 pages long? That's too many chants. 0-2 count. Just kick off the top of the fifth. 6-4 score. That one's not going to go. Hit pretty hard and a mile high, but it'll end on the warning track. Caught easily out there by Stevenson for the first out of the top of the fifth.
Yeah, just missed that barrel a little bit. That ball looked like it had the distance off the bat, but not quite. Michigan's up 8-3 on Penn State on the other side of the field, too, and the rain's back. Oh.
That one going to be singled in the left field as McVeigh dove for it, but just barely missed. So nice hit by Bashirs and brings up the grand slam hitter, Kalen Cash. Take a moment for tossing that pitch in. That one going to be down the middle, strike one.
Yeah, well, we all remember what happened last time Cash was at the plate. Sent the ball into orbit for that grand slam, putting Sparty ahead for the moment. But down the count already to Hayne.
One's going to be low and away. Valmont will check the runner. Shears, no stolen bases or attempts this season. And that one is, it's again drilled. That's high in the air and it's gone. Back into the bullpen and this game is tied. Kalen Cash, her second home run of the afternoon. And another moonshot.
Yeah, I think moonshot's another way to put it, too. I mean, hit a nuke, hit a moonshot, anything that, describes that ball traveling about a mile up there. Cash got a hold of that ball. And
I just simply do not believe that coming into this one, she had 3 home runs.
Oh, she's really getting a hold of the ball today.
I mean, the ease with which she just blows those out of here, mate, like that's unbelievable. But we have a 6-6 tie in the top of the fifth. Hayne trying to recover against Greer. First pitch in for a ball. Second pitch grounded over to third. Throw across in time for out number 2.
Routine as it gets. Erickson over there at third, just handling that little grounder. It's an easy way to get a second out of the inning.
Sydney Dolazecki, 0 for 2 today. She'll watch the first one down the middle for ball 1.
Is USA
Someone
chants
doing a
down
USA
there?
chant.
I have no idea what that's about. Shout out to USA. Ooh.
That one fouled into the dugout, and luckily it hits the wall in front. Otherwise, I would have taken out someone's shin.
I mean, you know.
And it may have caught someone on the ricochet, but it caught the wall first, and luckily for whoever's standing right there.
Great training staffs on both of these teams. I'm sure a couple shin splints or, you know, any type of ankle softball wounds would be healed up in no time. But that ball was hot. Biggie, biggie, biggie.
Quick mound visit. Not mound visit, rubber visit. I'm calling it a mound visit.
Circle.
I played, you know what? I know it's not a mound. Don't yell at me. Alex Miller. Give me it. I can't get out-woked by Alex Miller. Sydney Dolazecki.
Oh.
Nope, umbrella's out.
Didn't mean to do that
Takes
one.
ball 2.
Did not mean to do that. I was meant to put this little strap around it and kind of, you know, wrap it up.
Gonna be in the air, hit the ground in front of McVeigh. Toss it easily over to the first base bag to end the top of the 5th, but not before the Spartans tie this back up with another absolute laser from Kaylin Cash, her second of the day.
Yeah, well, Michigan still out hitting the Spartans 9-4. Spartans with 2 errors on defense. I mean, if it weren't for 2 swings right now, this is a 6-0 game. But Cash really responsible for all 6 runs here so far for Michigan State. Something incredible. She's really swinging that baseball, or that softball bat, that is, really well. And that ball is flying.
Spartans stay with Taylor. Let's go to the bottom of the 5th. This is about the time the first game would have ended.
You're right.
But not for us.
You're
Luckily,
right.
we got another 2.5 innings to play.
The game would be done at this stage.
And it better just be 2.5 innings. I'm too hungry for this to go into extras.
Mercy rule. See Kendall complain a little bit out here. She wants a little bit of grub, as do
I don't even need a mercy rule. I just need this to end in the 7th.
in an adequate amount of time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, I can't do extra innings right now.
Of course.
Otherwise, we might have to leave you and go get hot dogs.
Just order some DoorDash and get that on the broadcast there, Cam.
Up and down the boulevard.
Play my girl. Ella McVeigh's walking up to the plate. Come on, give me it.
No.
They didn't do it. That's not fair.
Swinging away for McVeigh on the first pitch. Fouled straight back for strike 1. Slapped, unfortunately, right up to the second baseman for the first out.
Yeah, extremely routine right there for Greer. She just charges that ball and flips it over to Cash at first, and McVeigh not able to beat that one out, but we're at the 1 spot here for the Wolverines.
And circle back to the top of the lineup for Indiana Jones Langford. Swinging on the first pitch as well, and because of a bobbled grab by the second baseman. She's going to be safe.
Well, I mean, Kendall, we can't talk about it enough. Indy Langford is blazing on the base path. Indy Langford just rips that ball over to Greer at second. And I don't know many girls or guys that can beat out a routine ground out that would be to second base. That's incredible stuff from Indy Langford.
Yeah, it may have just been awkward angle, mud, too much on it, whatever, but that'll be the third error for the Spartans. And the speed with which Lee pops up immediately after that pitch. Must be funny. Must be fun to be so fast you can play mind games with the catcher.
Right. Spartans also had 4 errors in game 1 too, Kendall. That was only through 4 innings on defense as well. So tallying 7 errors through what, about 8 and a third innings is not incredibly favorable for the Spartan team on defense.
It's starting to be a little embarrassing how quickly Lee is popping that arm back and staring down.
Indy Langford wants to go.
Langford with a 2-1 call, a 2-1 count. Conway swinging away on that one. It's a mile high. Is it going to be far enough? It's gone! Why stop at 3 when you can hit 4? Janisa Conway, have a day. 2-run shot puts the Wolverines back on top. This time 8-6, and you said I should go buy a lottery ticket, but I think Janisa Conway should.
Janisa Conway is something special today, really swinging that bat well. We thought Cash for the Spartans was swinging the softball bat well today, but Janisa Conway, that's another home run. That's 4 home runs through not even 2 full games of work. Conway, Janisa, man, you are just...
Janisa, whatever you did before this game today, do it every day for the rest of your life.
I might need it just to wake up in the morning, to kind of set my day right.
And
what a swing.
Wolverines back on with the 2-run lead as Lauren Putz steps up. Strike 1, 1 out. Again, this place rocking.
No kidding.
After Conway's go-ahead home run.
Not only a great swing for the softball program, but it's a great swing for Kendall's stomach.
I had no clue where you were going with that one.
I found a way.
1-2 count.
What are you craving today? Anything on the menu?
I don't know. Maybe a sandwich.
Oh.
And she'll lace it past the shortstop to extend the inning by at least one more batter. I mean, there's going to be one more batter, but I was going to say 2, but then I'm like, there could be double play, so I didn't want to jinx anything, so. It'll be Ella Stevenson, 2 for 2 today. Trying to go 3 for 3.
Third time's a charm. I think that's what they say. She's having herself quite a year, too. Batting .365 on the year, 6 homers and 28 RBIs. Sophomore's been pretty good.
Takes called strike 1. Ball 1. It's a bit high. Now that you mention it, like I remember when my last complaining game, I think I got Mexican afterwards.
Oh, that sounds
and
so
now
good.
I won it again, so that might be what I do.
I think the rain's back, too. The umbrellas are popping back up.
Lace this time exactly to shortstop. First
whoa,
play.
Whoa, heads up.
First play good and an awful, awful throw over to first, but it's going to end up backfiring for the Wolverines as Stevenson rounded just a bit too much, thinking about trying to advance on the throw. It didn't go into the dugout. It just bounced off the wall.
Yeah, well, Stevenson turned first there, like you said, Kendall, and very lackadaisical trying to get back to first. I'm sure she'll get an earful in the dugout. Not a very high effort play out of Stevenson right there.
I'm going to disagree.
Play.
I'm going to think that by the time, like she had turned, by the time she had looked and saw that she was going to be out if she ran, and I think she was going to be out at first also. And at that point, I mean, unless she wanted to dive for it and try and beat it out that way,
that's what I
think it was kind of dead in the water.
Well, that's a space where we are able to agree to disagree, but that's an effective double play.
As someone that was awful at base running all the time, always,
take it with a grain of salt, right?
It's fine.
Yeah.
So that ends the 5th. Both teams score a pair. Go to the top of the 6th. And now I want tacos.
Yeah. What do you, chicken, beef,
I'm
carnitas?
steak everything,
Oh,
always.
you're right, steak. What do you go on the steak tacos? Wait, flour?
Flour.
Okay.
Like if I'm making them myself, yeah, flour.
Okay.
Salt, like pico de gallo, preferably.
Okay. Yeah,
cheese,
yeah.
even though I know it's probably not authentic, but cheese.
Mexican cheese?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know, depends on what I'm feeling. Tomatoes, like if they have pico de gallo, it's just regular salsa, I will get tomatoes on it anyway.
Okay.
Because I just like diced tomatoes.
Sure.
Honestly.
Lettuce?
Lettuce, yeah.
Okay.
I think that's a perfect taco to me.
Sour cream?
Depends on the day. Sometimes I don't want it.
Cilantro?
Yes.
Good.
To be honest, I might have the cilantro soap gene. I just don't think I care.
It's so good. I love
Like
cilantro.
since I love Mexican food so much and like I eat a lot of cilantro all the time, and so like I can't actually tell if I have it. I think if I did, I just like adapted to it.
I love cilantro. Cilantro is quite a tasty accessory. Is that what you call it? I don't know.
Sure. I mean, I don't know if I ever have, but I don't think you can't.
Yeah, what's wrong with it, right? Erin Hain, though, she's still in there.
2 innings to go. Hopefully only 1.5. Both for the Wolverines maintaining the lead and for the state of my stomach.
I know, I just growled a little bit.
And it'll be Peyton Conroy leading things off. 0 for 1 today, and she has no stats.
Yeah, I think the video board's been a little bit off.
No, she doesn't. Then she's 0 for 1 today. I don't think she has an average.
She's got 7 at-bats coming into this game.
1 walk, 2 strikeouts.
And nothing else. No
No
hits,
hits
nothing.
yet.
Ooh,
He'll
boy.
swing for the fences. 1-1 count.
Can't say she doesn't have heart, though, because the jersey's brown.
Getting it done defensively.
I like that. Oh, heads
That
up.
one fouled back, 1-2. See into the baseball stadium, like we mentioned. If I waved at TJ, could TJ wave back?
Well, you missed it on the broadcast prior. TJ was listening, and he did wave at us because I told him to. So
This one fouled straight back into the netting. Still
shout out
1-2.
to TJ. We love him.
Shout out TJ. We'll see him later.
What do you think the temperature is right now? Take a guess.
64.
Oh,
So close.
65. That's that Midwestern kind of, weather feel.
Straight down the middle for a called
yeah.
strike 3 to kick things off for Erin Hain.
That's her first strikeout in this game. But I believe she had 5 or 6 in the game prior. Erin Hain picking up right where she left off. Oh.
Sorry, I almost got hit by a ball there. That one flied out to center field.
That's a very greedy woman
As
over
a
there,
little,
too.
like-
Did you hear that?
No, as a little, like, I don't know, stress ball. Is it? Yeah, it's not. That's
Every
not a
time
real ball.
No, every time a Michigan pitcher gets a strikeout, they throw a little stress ball into the crowd.
Gotcha.
And that lady,
And that one
she
almost
said, "That
got
ball-
me."
That ball landed beneath the seat of a young man, and she said, "Sorry, that one's mine," and picked it up. I don't like that play out of her. I'm going to be honest.
Finders keepers.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Coffinger up. I was getting that previous at bat was Macy Lee flying out to center field.
I know we were a little bit distracted with foam objects flying over the place.
Coffinger took strike 1. Called ball 1 there.
Oh,
Big hack at it. Nothing connecting for strike 2. 1-2 count, 2 outs. Wolverines looking to end this one quickly, and I do appreciate that. I want tipped straight back into the netting. Still 1-2. I don't know why I just picked up the exact intonation of a vampire on my TV show. It happens, you know, sometimes you listen to someone talk and then you start talking like them on accident. That one fouled.
Gray. Kendall.
Okay, the old man in the gray
Kendall.
jumpsuit that Beally has been antagonizing this whole game, he could have caught that one.
Thank you. That was not a great effort.
But he didn't want to. He's not. That's not what he's doing. That's not his aim here. He's just trying to see better.
Okay.
That one's gonna be blooped in between left and center, but caught by Sealer.
Erin Hain doing what she does best in the circle here for the Wolverines. Quick inning on defense for Michigan, and the Bats will get their chance once again to come up here.
Head to the bottom of the 6th.
I have a man looking up at me at the moment. I don't know what you're looking at, sir, but again, Michigan leading Michigan State 8-6 here, trying to hold on to this lead. One more inning on defense, hoping to make this one quick on you, Kendall.
We are outside, so anyone can just stare at us if they really want to.
Yeah, I mean, not the most elite placement out here, but we'll take what we can get.
We're at least covered.
Oh, for sure. I mean, if we were not covered, and look, I have my umbrella, but I'd still, well, look, it'd be a much different scenario.
You'd have to put it over the equipment. You couldn't even use your umbrella. You'd have to protect the board.
Yeah, well.
Valmont will kick things off when we start the bottom of the 6th. My St. Louis Cardinals are winning 4-1.
My Detroit Tigers play at 9 o'clock tonight.
Well, you'll be awake at least.
That is true, but why so late? We have to
Aren't
cater
they
all these
in
West
LA?
Coast. Yeah, you're right, but why do we have to cater to these West Coast people? I don't get it.
I gotta be honest. Sometimes, like especially with, like hockey, I kind of like the 10 p.m. games.
Nope, not at all.
Because I'll put well, not when it's my team.
Oh.
I just mean like I like that they're available and I can put them on and like fall asleep to them.
Oh,
But
interesting.
I'm not staying awake for the Ducks, you know.
Not at all.
But like when the Blues play the Canucks, for example, 1 period bedtime.
Yeah, right.
I'm asleep. I go, well, whatever the score it is after the first 20, that's the score of the game. Spartans sticking with Taylor. Again, it'll be Valamont leading off. Take strike 1 down the middle. 1 for 3 today. Takes time, steps out of the box. Get a little practice hack in. That one low, ball 2. No, ball 1, my mistake. Low, ball 2. This time is correct. Two one count, no outs. Wolverines 8-6 lead. That one skied into foul territory along the first baseline, caught for out number 1.
Just barely staying in. Not enough spin, side spin on that ball. Coffinger over in foul ground to make that grab. She's signaling to her first baseman, Cash. Say, hey, I got you. Don't worry about that. One out here.
Ellie Sealer swinging away, first pitch grounded past the first baseman.
Way ahead of that pitch, too. That ball way foul. A little bit early in that swing. A little bit of standing water, too, on the infield. You got to love it. Softball weather.
Fouled back into the third base netting.
Had some concerned fans right there that there was no netting right there, too. And I think some of the youth might have been injured. There was for no protective film out there.
That one gonna be a called ball 1. Looked like it may have been a strike, but
You're right,
again,
Macy
pretty strict zone today.
Yeah, Macy Lee trying to frame that ball to the best of her ability, but staying alive, Sealer.
And that one will be called strike 3, looking for Sealer. 2 quick outs for the Spartans.
Yeah, it looked like a nice little breaking ball right there from Madison Taylor. She's got Sealer looking right there, and that'll be the second out of the bottom of the 6th here. Wolverines still want a little bit more insurance. 2-run lead is still dangerous, but let's see what Maddie Erickson can do.
Erickson fouls that one straight up.
Okay.
Caught by the third baseman. Nothing was the answer,
She can
and
do
we'll
nothing.
head to the top of the 7th.
And we'll hope that this is a quick one, because after this inning, barring any 2
Don't even
runs
say
or
it.
more,
Don't even say it.
Kendall's able to get
Once
dinner.
you're able to eat too, buddy.
You're right, and I'm going to stand up for the first time I have in like 4 hours during these broadcasts. I need to get these legs a little bit warm. You like my socks? Look at these.
Yeah.
Christmas lights.
And it's March. Beautiful.
Thank you. Ooh. Kendall, I think I'm getting old.
Yeah, me too.
I'm older than you.
Yeah, but I'm 22 and a half, so
I just stepped on a Pride
I'm
cup.
older than, how dare you?
I did not mean it. Michigan Pride. There was a cup laid out behind us. I don't know who put that there.
Making your feelings very clear,
But I just
see.
stepped on it. Sorry, Kendall.
Yeah,
you know my
apologize
stance.
to me.
I'm a Chaperone fan, you know. I'm an ally.
Beally, big fan of lesbians from Missouri.
That is true. Who do I put first? You or Chaperone?
Me or
though?
Chaperone?
I don't know. This is a tough choice.
Well, I'm not going to make you pick.
Okay. Just 1A, 1B.
Okay, that's fine. What was I
Okay.
going to say? Something about, I'm 22 and a half. I'm probably the second oldest member of WCBN.
I don't know. I think we got some kids up there. I don't know.
I'm up.
Am I actually the oldest?
Probably. Maybe? I don't actually know. I'm one of the oldest, I have to guess.
Oh, boy.
Jaden called me old at Michigan Creamery on Monday.
Jaden
Rude.
called you
Yeah.
old? For whatever. Don't listen to her.
We'll start at the top of the lineup. We get Kendall Smiley, Hannah Hawley, and Britt Bashirs.
Kendall, you know
hopefully.
how confident I am right now? I'm going to start packing
He's
up
gonna start
my goods.
packing his stuff up.
This is an ultimate confident power move. I got faith in the girls right now.
Strike one, ball one there.
There's Alana right there. Alana going down to make her sideline debut for BTN. We'll also see her tonight.
You can also will hear me and Alana, not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday.
Oh, is it next Wednesday?
Yeah, as we'll be on the softball broadcast as Hayne misses high for ball 2.
That'll be fun. Nice girl, Alana Richardson. She's also a field hockey player at the university, so shout out to her.
That's true, that she just hangs out with us.
What do you?
It's just funny to me. Swinging away, Smiley. Can't tell if she fouled that one or if it was just a miss.
Yeah, she got a piece of it.
Okay. 2-2 count regardless.
Erin Hayne had a quick inning in the top of the 6th. Let's see if she can reproduce that same type of effect here in the 7th. Ooh.
Grounded to second. It comes up, gets Langford in the... That's not Langford. That is
Oh, boy.
Janelle Alacqua.
Yeah, nice chopper. Got her right in the jaw.
Came up off her hands, hit her in the face. Recovered in time. Throw won't be in time, however.
Tough girl. Look at her. She's up, no problem. Trainer will come out, check up on her. But, whew, those little choppers feel good, Kendall. I'll tell you what. If you hit you right in the shoulder, yep, she says, hey, I'm fine. Trainer jogs off. Tough girl out there is Alacqua. And she, I mean, if nothing, blocked that ball from potential double trickling out in the outfield.
Yeah, got in front of that one. Got the throw off. It was just about maybe a second too late. But Kendall Smiley is on for the Spart. No, she's not. They're calling that. What's happening?
What's the verdict?
There's
here,
an
Kendall?
out now. There's been an out called.
What's going on here? It
There's
says,
no one on
It
first.
says she singled to second base. What's going on here?
But there's nobody on first.
And
That
it says
was
one out.
an
What's going
out
on?
called.
What's going on?
I'm not sure what the ruling is. It has not updated in our stat system. That one, but that next one gets Hawley on the arm.
Yeah, there was
So
no doubt about
now
that
there's a base runner at first. I don't know what the deal is with Smiley.
I have no idea. She completely beat out.
She was, completely safe on the throw. Oh, they're gonna say she struck out.
Struck out swinging? How was that even possible? She hit the ball into play.
I don't know.
Kendall,
what
I'm
to tell
confused
you.
right now. This is actually the first time I've been confused.
Yeah, fully hit that to the second baseman. beat out the throw, but our scoring system says struck out swinging, and she's not on.
Sure.
And she's not out there, and there is an out, as the first pitch is a strike to Britt Shears.
Hey, look, you know, I got no guess. This is something that's baffling me, but regardless, the Wolverines have won out on defense.
That one gonna miss high, ball 1.
Halak was smoked in the jaw. You know.
And all for it to be a
I guess you'll
strikeout
take
swinging.
it. You're right. I think you'll take that, though, if you can get an out on that. Take a ball to the face every time.
Chopped foul. 1-2 count.
Here we go, Hayne. Kendall wants her tacos.
You want to eat too. Stop singling me out.
You're right.
First you step on the Pride Cup, now this.
I know, but the track record, I keep digging myself in a hole.
Fouled sky high, probably out of the stadium.
I also want to let you know if a ball comes over here, I'm taking the headset off and tracking it down. Like, I'm going to
At least you take the headset off. Like,
I run off
don't,
with it
don't
on?
take it with you.
Not going to do that.
We do not have that long of a reach on these things.
Nor do we have that fancy of a budget to replace these things. So
that one's going to be chopped foul up into the netting. Still a 1-2 count. 1 out. Holly at first. 4:40, so about 2 hours exactly of game time so far.
I have no idea how that's an out.
I really hope we get an explanation on that.
Yeah, no kidding.
And that's a big swing and a miss.
Yeah.
For Bashirs, and Hayne gets the strikeout for the second out of the bottom of the top of the 7th. Apologies.
Foam
Wolverines
softball.
down to their final out, but stepping up to the plate is Kaylin Cash. 2 home runs already for her today.
Uh-oh. It's going to come down to this, Kendall.
First pitch away and low, ball 1. 2 outs. Are there intentional walks in softball, or do you have to pitch the whole thing?
No, you can intentionally walk them. But I don't know if they... Hayne might just pitch away from her here, see if he can get a little ground ball, or just even up the count at 1 apiece right here.
She's swinging out of her shoes on that one, fouls it straight back, 1-1 count, 2 strikes away with a dangerous hitter at bat. The real test for the Wolverines to get out of this one with the win and the series win.
Erin Haynes got that special stuff, though, in the circle for Michigan. 1-1 count, come on.
That one chopped foul, just barely hit the line.
A little bit of backspin on that ball, sent it foul, too.
Erickson came over hoping she was going to be able to catch that one. It just died in front of her a bit. Spartans down to their last strike, 1-2 count. Holly on first. Big hitter, Kaylin Cash.
Yeah, in command now, Erin Hayne, 1-2 count. This place is rocking, too. Michigan fans want a series win against the rival.
Everyone's up on their feet, pitches up and away, fouled back.
If we know anything about Kaylin Cash, that she's gonna keep swinging and staying alive here. Expect this count to stay at 1-2. This is either a ball in play or a strikeout. Let's see what Erin Hayne can do. This place is feeling good too, I'll tell you what.
1-2, 2 outs. Haynes pitched to Cash's way, and that's gone.
No way.
That's gone.
No way.
And this game is tied.
No way.
Kaylin Cash with her hat trick of her own as she hits another bomb to tie this up.
No way.
Wolverines had the Spartans down to their final strike, and instead of intentional walking someone who's already
Homered
hit
twice.
2 lasers off of you, the Wolverines allow the Spartans to tie this one up 8-8.
Well, she just hit that ball just as far as she had her previous 2 almost. That one hit the scoreboard for the backstop, that is, for the Michigan baseball field. Oh,
and again,
boy.
just a little befuddling. I understand trying to pitch away from her, but when you have a batter coming up who so far has hit 2 absolute moonshots off of 2 of your pitchers, including Hain. It wasn't both off Drkowski. One of them was off Hain. I just don't understand the choice there.
Well, Kaylin Cash is now 3 for 4 on the day, and those 3 being home runs. And she's also solely responsible for all 8 runs. This is Kaylin Cash versus the University of Michigan right now. Wolverines still not out of this inning. Hannah Greer, though, now up to bat here for the Spartans.
Wolverines 2 outs, and now we'll need to score in the bottom of the 7th. And I think I cursed myself again. I'm not eating for another hour.
Well, let's hope that we are not sent to extras and that the Wolverines do it in the bottom of the 7th, but we're not done, Kendall.
No, we are not. Hannah Greer, as you mentioned, steps up to the plate. That's going to be low for ball 1.
I can't believe it.
Down the middle, strike 1. Kind of deflated.
It's incredible.
Deflated the atmosphere here a little bit.
Still feeling good out here. Still got faith that the Wolverine offense can do something as long as Hank can get the Wolverines out of this inning.
One's going to be skied, kind of awkward. Both second and right coming in for it, but it's going to be Stevenson that makes a snag.
All right, Kendall.
Takes us to the bottom of the 7th. Walk-off opportunity.
All right.
For anybody who, well, quite frankly, anybody who would like it, but.
You got the 8-9-1 spot here for the Wolverines coming up.
It's going to start with Maddie Ramey.
That it will go Maddie Ramey.
4 home runs this year. Could put this one to bed right away. And then Ella McVeigh and Indiana Langford. Assuming they don't go 1, 2, 3, it gives Janisa Conway a chance to,
to hit another
get a hat trick of her own in this game alone.
Well, Conway's got 4 on the day. Cash has 3 in this game. Ball's flying today, and the girls are really swinging it. She's feeling good as she trots over to first base. She knows that, hey, I'm responsible for all 8 of these runs.
Something about the humidity in the air, maybe.
I don't know, ball's flying or something. It's,
The Spartans will stick with Taylor in the bottom of the 7th. 8 runs apiece, but 11-5 hits in favor of the Wolverines. 3 errors by the Spartans.
Smell a little Bath & Body Works hand sanitizer up here too. Kendall, you smell that?
No.
I'm not quite sure what that scent is, but it's a Bath & Body Works product.
The nose of a dog.
The nose of a dog.
What else smells well?
I actually don't know. That's a good question.
That's what I thought.
It's a good question.
Don't test me. Riding the high off yesterday, I was playing Bananagrams, and I knew that groat was a word. Feeling cocky still.
Here we go, Kendall. Let's do it.
That is not going to be Maddie Ramey. They're going to pinch hit Megan Beamer.
Freshman, too. This is a big moment for a freshman. Got to seize this.
Strike 1. Low, ball 1. So it'll be Beamer instead of Ramey, then still McVeigh Langford if they go 1, 2, 3. If not, Conway will step up. I'm going to be called ball 2.
All right.
Fouled back out of the stadium.
Oh boy, late game theatrics here.
Megan Beamer, 273, no home runs, 6 RBI, and a triple. Just reading the stats off of the scoreboard.
Not bad numbers for a freshman, too.
Out and left. That one's going to be Miss High, 3-2, full count.
Disciplined at bat here from Megan Beamer. Clutch moment. Let's see what she can do here, full count.
Taylor,
people love her too, huh?
Taylor taking a second.
Oh,
Called.
wow.
Strike 3 looking. First out for Taylor, and
my girl, there it is. Good vibes now.
Megan Beamer.
Hey. On a cloudy day.
Can't get it going.
When it's
Ella
cold
McVeigh
outside.
takes strike one.
Taylor really hot up there in the circle right now. She's really hammering the strike zone. See what Ella can do.
Miss outside, probably low, ball one.
I've got all the riches, baby. One man could claim. What do you think about that, Kendall?
I think you're singing. Delayed call, strike
No
two.
kidding, huh?
Hey, he's a theatrical guy. Girl.
Live and die by the theater.
No.
It's a guy.
Well, it says, I'm looking at the game notes where it says umpire, home plate, Naomi. So sorry, I got confused. That is a man.
I mean, you can't guess anymore, you know.
Okay, that's fouled. Down the outfield line. Right field line.
Come on, Ella. Give us a bag here. Give us a bag. My girl. Oh,
Swing and a miss. Strike three. Second strikeout for Taylor.
She is hot in the circle right now. Feeling it up there. Kendall, we might have extras.
It appears we will. Can we steal a member of BTN to go get hot dogs for us, like someone who's not doing anything?
Watch Indy Langford here. Let's see what
Like
she does, though.
Alex Miller. Indy Langford. Strike one.
I think my premature standing was not the move.
Maybe not.
I've been standing for 2 innings now.
Runs at it. Doesn't offer. Ball one.
2 for 3 on the day. Indy Langford's having herself a nice day. If you can get this speedy girl on the base path, you never know what happens late in this game.
Offers it up. That one's going to be caught
Played that shift.
out in left field by Smiley, and we'll head to extra innings.
Played it perfectly. Smiley in very, very shallow left field. Just there to make that grab. But we got extras. And Kendall, you got some more play-by-play, huh?
I do have some more play-by-play. 8-8.
First game, throw you right into the deep end.
8-8 is our score. Wolverines were leading. We're down to their. Spartans were down to their last strike, but we're able to tie this one up off the third home run from Kaylin Cash.
I'm jealous of you. I want some now. Start swinging this umbrella like it's a golf club up here.
These headphones are starting to hurt my ears pretty bad.
I think they'd let me pinch it.
Yeah. I do. I think you should go ask.
Think so?
Yeah.
I'll go ask. Maybe it's not a great time after the whole DEI thing at the University of Michigan, but
Actually, with the removal of DEI, you can probably just go down there and do whatever you want.
I care to comment no more on that issue because I have no idea what's going on over there. I just see the uproar on Twitter that is.
Well, what's most important is the Cardinals are going to win, probably.
Is that what's most important?
Yeah, so.
Oh, boy. Okay, Kendall, we got some extras here.
Aaron Hain stays on the mound, stays in the circle, not the mound. I play it, it's fine. And Dalazeki will kick things off for the Spartans. 0 for 3 today.
Nothing quite like extra innings.
Especially when you're starving.
You know.
That one launched way up, but not far enough. Caught easily in short left by Sealer.
Yeah, I mean, that ball was, that launch angle was about 1,000,000 miles up in the air. That ball was a routine play for Sealer out there. 1 out.
Peyton Conroy.
She's still waiting on her first hit, too.
Still 0 average. And the Cardinals won.
Oh, no, we have a pinch hit.
Yippee. Oh, it will not be Conroy. It will be Colette Allen.
There you go.
From Sierra Madre, California.
California. You ever been to California?
Yeah, like 7 times.
Oh, wow.
He'll take strike 1 down the middle. My sister goes to school there.
That's right. I knew that. I've never been, actually. I need to go.
It's nice.
I'm a Michigan man at heart, though.
San Diego's nice.
You know, like working.
They'll give Allen a minute to get set.
She's batting .391 on the year with 3 homers and 7 RBIs. This is could be a smart pinch hit here for Michigan State.
After the first pitch strike, that second one's going to be in the dirt for ball 1.
Spartans feeling good in their dugout, too. These chants are ramping up. They think they got a shot to win this game.
I mean, if you got a player who feels like a guaranteed home run every time she steps up, you just got to let her get back up there pretty much.
Jordan Bennington looking like his regular self.
There's not a hockey game on my computer right now. I'm so locked in. We'll take high, ball 2. And they're going to say it hit her and grant her first base.
Wow.
Delay it again on that. So Colette Allen pinch hits, gets hit, and heads to first. And there'll be a quick mound visit.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to Hayne in the circle right now, see what she's feeling. She's still got a little bit of gas left in her. I mean, she pitched game 1 in this doubleheader, but Michigan knows who they've got in the circle today. And Erin Hayne is no stranger to some competition. Let's see what they'll keep her in. Of course, infield girls trot back to their positions. Erin Hayne wants to get the Wolverines out of this inning.
1 out. Runner on first is Colette Allen, pinch hitter. Macy Lee, the catcher, in the box, called ball 1. Foul. Few rows in front of us. Hits the netting, though.
There's a woman right behind us, too, by the way. What's going on over here? But that's what happens when you're on the open.
That one's going to be fouled back as well. 1-2 count. Caught off the netting.
Fans
by Ramey at first.
Should have been an out, huh?
Might as well.
Yeah, you know, balls alive at all costs.
That one's going to be launched, caught at center. Throw comes back to first, goes into the dugout. But Colette Allen doesn't recover fast enough to take advantage of it.
Yeah, Janisa Conway just put a rocket launcher on her arm right there and just sent that ball almost into the Michigan dugout. But either way, it's 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. We got extra innings, of course. Base runner on first for Michigan State. Got another pinch hitter, Kendall.
That they do. This is going to be Janae Wash.
This is the 9 spot, too, in the lineup here for Michigan State. Cash is due up at the 4 spot. She's got 3 homers today. You don't want to get around to her if you're Michigan.
2 outs. Wash, 190 average. It'll be strike 1.
Love the way that the ballpark's filled up today, too. People really showing out today. Nice little Saturday doubleheader.
Low, ball 1.
Should do it right there, huh?
Blooper into right field is going to be caught by Stevenson and the top of the 8th, and we'll head to the bottom in the extra innings. We'll start with Janisa Conway
It's exactly where you want to start here. If you're the Wolverines on offense, Janisa Conway, 2 homers today, or 2 homers in this game, and 2 homers in the first game. Let's see if she can keep that bat hot and catapult this Michigan offense into some sort of stardom here. Get us out of here. Got plans tonight, Kendall. We can't be at the ballpark all day.
I got to go eat dinner.
That's right. Get this girl some tacos.
And hydrate.
And hydrate.
I want to DoorDash, but I DoorDashed pickup last night, and I feel like my dad's going to get mad at me for DoorDashing 2 days in a row, but they're in New York, so I don't really care.
What do you mean you DoorDash pickup?
Like, I picked up food somewhere, but I DoorDashed it. So there's no, like, you don't have to pay for delivery or whatever.
Why not just, like,
I felt I was
call
lazy.
in?
I was lazy. I didn't want to call. I didn't want to talk to anybody.
You know these places have, like, you know.
I don't talk to people on the phone.
Doesn't DoorDash, like, inflate their numbers even if you're picking up or delivering?
I mean, I didn't tip or anything, so I don't think so.
Where'd you pick up?
Hobcat.
Oh, delicious. I like me some Hobcat. The one on right across from the Michigan Theater.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious, quite tasty.
So
What'd you get?
Pretzel nugs and French fries.
Yeah.
So
Cosmic fries.
I'm going to DoorDash again tonight. And
Nobody can stop her either.
My dad's still on a plane, I think, so he literally can't stop me.
Nobody can stop her.
Sorry. But they were all in New York, and I'm sure they spent like $1 billion on sushi last night, so I don't feel bad.
Here we go, Kendall. Janisa Conway, 3 for 4 on the day. This building is nice and anxious right now. Wolverines want to walk it off. Let's see what Janisa Conway can do to lead Michigan off.
Conway puts Stevenson.
I mean, that's the heart of the order here for the Wolverines. Exactly who you want up
Could not
in the
ask,
extra frame.
Could not ask for anybody better. And Conway looking for another home run. Instead, she'll take ball 1 high.
The lefty Taylor is still in there for Michigan State, too. She's fared pretty well here against this Wolverine lineup. Okay.
Take strike
really?
1. Little high.
This guy's got me fooled every time with these late calls behind the plate.
A little bit prone to theatrics, maybe.
We are a liberal arts school at the end of the day, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
I mean,
Strike
really.
2 again.
I mean, this guy just loves building up the pressure.
I think at that point, it's just a ball. If you take too long to call it, you don't get to call it a strike anymore.
Yeah, they talk about pitch clock violations, but there should be an umpire strike call
violation.
violation.
Umpire clock violations.
I mean, really, what's going on here?
That's going to hit the pitcher. Not a home run, but it'll do to get Conway on base. That one drilled Taylor in the legs.
Yeah, well, Conway with her 4th hit of the day. Screamer back at Taylor. They'll probably check on her in the circle. She seems to be all right. But that is the game-winning run on first for the Wolverines. And, of course, the red-hot freshman is Lauren Putz. Now she'll take her turn, try to ice this game here for the Wolverines.
Runner on first for Putz. Only needs the runner to score, but a home run would be beautiful. And she's thinking of a home run, too, with that big hack for strike 1.
Swinging for those fences. Look at Lauren Putz with that massive swing. She's got 11 homers on the year, 34 RBIs, and .436 batting average, 2 for 3 on the day. Let's see what the freshman can do.
It's going to miss outside.
Janisa looking a little giddy at first as well. She wants to take off as soon as this pitch is delivered to Putz.
Low. 2-1.
Okay, quality at bats. Keep them stacking. If you can take a walk here, it's not the worst thing in the world. Get a runner in scoring position here for Michigan. Okay.
Low again, ball 3.
Ahead of the count here. Let's see if they give Lauren Putz the green light. And no outs in the bottom of the 8th. Let's see what Putz decides to do here. Oh.
Again, big cut for strike 2, full count.
Seemingly displeased with herself after that swing as well. Count goes full. Lauren Putz wants all of this softball.
(3-2), runner on first. That one's going to be lifted over the head of second base. Conway's going to think about taking third, stay at second.
Michigan slowly stacking these quality at-bats. Runner in scoring position now, and that's the game-winning runner on second in Janisa Conway. And now Ella Stevenson, she's 2 for 3 on the day, batting .362 on the year.
Wash came sprinting in from right field to prevent Conway from taking third, but there's still runners on first and second with no outs for Stevenson.
Yeah, not a shot that Conway was taking third right there. She will feel more than happy and content with second.
2 singles for Stevenson. She shows bunt.
I like bunt in this situation
They're going
as
to
well.
say she fouled that one, so both runners turn around and head back to the bag.
Yeah, I like bunt in this situation as well. Get a runner on third, get any ball in the air, and that'll score the game-winning run. But even if you want to give Ella Stevenson the green light to swing away and get the ball in play, it's not the worst thing in the world. And Kendall, you still are waiting on that double to left center.
I am. Maybe it's now.
Maybe it's now.
If that happens, I am going to go buy a lottery ticket. I'm not joking.
Patience, it's a virtue.
Go buy a scratcher, and I can pay for everyone's drinks tonight.
I like that. I'm rooting for the double then.
0-1 count. That's going to be
get
blooped into left center, and it's going to, Conway's coming home. The cutoff throw is not in time, and the Wolverines win! With a blooper into left center. And the Wolverines get the 9-8 victory in extra innings.
Yeah, well, not exactly how you kind of drew this game up, but an unconventional walk-off little blooper in between second and short, in between center and left. I mean, you had 4 girls kind of in the region, but no one there close enough to make that play. This one's going to hurt for the Spartans. This is a big win for Michigan, winning a series against probably their biggest rival in the Big Ten.
Wolverines take 2 of 3 on the weekend, both of them today. Offensive onslaught for the Wolverines. They scored a combined 24 runs in 2 games. 15 in the first, 9 in the second. And this time it's a walk-off single for Stevenson to take down the Spartans.
Yeah, what a weekend by the Wolverines. After dropping the first one on Friday, coming back and winning 2 of 2 today. It's a heck of a weekend. The Wolverines are going to walk away happy with this one. And Kendall, you'll be on the call, what is it, next week or the week after that?
Week after that, Wednesday the 9th, with
That's
Alana
right.
Richardson.
There's
It'll
a lot
be fun.
of softball. Yeah, there's a lot of softball to be excited about. And this Michigan team is quite something.
But you can leave us after this and go catch the last few of the baseball game over there. Go say hi to TJ for me, please, 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 please. Go to the comment section. I say hi.
Yeah,
please.
tell them Luke and Kendall say hi.
But that'll end this one. Beally, any final thoughts? MVP for you today?
Oh, Janisa Conway, absolutely, too. 4 homers in 2 games. She had quite the day today for the Michigan Wolverines on offense. Shout out to her. But man, what an uplifting 2-game doubleheader win for the Wolverines. Kendall, we're going to go ahead and get some dinner.
And I'll see you again in literally less than 3 hours.
And you'll see me momentarily, as will probably the most of WCBN members. We'll have a fun night tonight. And,
out on the town, WCBN's night out.
Oh, there it is. You two go get something to eat. There it is. Hey, look.
Thank you, Jim. Appreciate it. Thank you all for spending
Jim's a
8 innings with us today.
That's right. It's been a long one.
Well, I guess 13 with you, 8 with me.
I know.
Wolverines get the 9-8 victory over the Spartans. Luke Beally has been my partner on this one. I'm Kendall Spencer, and I'll leave you as we always do with a good night and go